picks, I believe, 4 this year. You mentioned in our pre-draft show. What did you learn about Mendoza?
Well, I learned that he's a competitor. He's all about process, and that once he's on the football field, he plays his best in the biggest moments of the game. That's what I saw time and time again from Fernando Mendoza, is that when he needed to be great, he was at his greatest. Late in the game against Oregon, wet weather, like you said, DJ, these are those clutch throws that you mentioned. That's a back shoulder throw to Elijah Surratt. They win the ball game. Waiting for the screen to come through. What's going on, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to Chiefs Chat. It's draft night. Just sent the tweet out. Some people lurking in the chat. Hopefully we'll have some people commenting. There's going to be a ton of punditers and punditry and podcasters live tonight, I'm sure. But we're here to go over this draft pick by pick, one by one, player by player. I like Fernando Mendoza a lot, but I'm not going to lie. I feel like the Raiders are making a mistake because I think he could be good. What's going on, Howitzer? Good to see you in the chat, sir. Are the Chiefs moving up? Possibly. We'll get into that in a second. But the Raiders should be moving back. And it sounds like, by all accounts, they're not. This isn't Peyton Manning. This isn't Patrick Mahomes. This very likely isn't even Joe Burrow when we're talking about Fernando Mendoza. The closest thing I saw to him statistically coming out of college was Mac Jones. Less than stellar year before that, and then one big good hoopla last season in college football. Everybody's all excited. We'll go over to the review screen really quick. Got some plays from him in college. Fernando. Don't want to stay on that screen too long because, copyright strikes and all that good stuff. The Raiders are clapping. It all appears like that's the way they're going. The quarterbacks I looked at to compare him to were, let me move this over here real quick. First of all, Sam Darnold had 4,143 yards, 26 touchdowns, 13 picks. You go, well, that's not fair. Mendoza did better than that. Although Sam did have a better year the year before. Less yardage, but more touchdowns, fewer interceptions. Fernando Mendoza had 3,535 yards, 41 touchdowns, and just 6 picks. But the 2 seasons before that, 16 touchdowns to 6 picks, 14 touchdowns to 10 picks. He only really did it as a starter for 1 season. And the guy I'm going to compare him to next, Mac Jones, for the season before his last, 14 touchdowns, 3 picks, 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and the national championship. How's Mac Jones working out so far? Not horrible. Started out bad, then got worse. Then got to back up in San Fran and got better a little bit. Is that a number 1 draft pick in the NFL draft? I'm being serious. People are just, you don't pass up on the court. You pass up on this class. In this class, I would pass up the number 1 spot. If somebody wanted to trade a bunch of picks, I did a draft the other night where I traded back to the Jets and then traded back again to the Titans and revamped the entire team and came away with Ty Simpson and Carson Beck, along with 12 other players or 13 other players, to help really bolster the Raiders roster if I was going to be a Raider. They won't do that, though, because the Raiders are going to Raider. And I wouldn't even probably do the 2 quarterback thing, because if you look at it, the thing I liked about Ty Simpson was when you watch his tape, it's ball on hands. Guys are catching the ball on the hands almost constantly. When he was healthy, especially, he was doing really well. The thing is, though, the thing that not a lot of people are talking about is this right here. Bill Parcells, old school. Okay, you got to be a man of a certain age to remember coaches like that and in a league like that. Get your Chief mugs. Get them happy. Get them ready tonight. I'll go get a beer in a little bit. We're ready to pick at number 9. Bill Parcells was a big advocate of you don't draft a quarterback unless he's got 3 years as a starter. And this guy doesn't. There he is. Here's your number 1 pick, Fernando Mendoza. You already know that. Carson Beck is the sneaky quarterback in this draft. Probably going to go to a better team and is going to have a chance to produce early on. Carson Beck had 3 solid years, 5 years in college, well, 6 counting his injury year, 2 years backing up national championship Georgia Bulldogs. Then 2 years as the starter for the Georgia Bulldogs, where he got 3,941 yards, 24 touchdowns, 6 picks, 3,485 yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 picks. And then his last season, 28 touchdowns, 12 picks. His last season at Miami, hang on one second. This past season at Miami, he was also in the national championship against Fernando Mendoza. And he was the only quarterback of the 2 to throw a touchdown in the national championship. We all remember Fernando's glory run, the big run for the touchdown late in the game. That's great. Is he going to do that a lot in the pros? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work out in the pros so well. But this is the guy that Bill Parcells would take. He liked 3-year starters. Carson Beck was a 3-year starter. The slag that I heard, not just the not mentioning him, but the slag, the negative stuff I heard about Carson Beck today from some quarterback pundits, from some random pundits. It was almost comical if it wasn't so insulting. All the kid did was start really well for 3 years, win 2 rings with Georgia, and almost win one as the starter with Miami. Came down to who had the ball last. Indiana won it. Congratulations, Indiana. But are you drafting one shining star lucky year, one season, or are you drafting a quarterback for the future? We're going to find out. Kudos for Fernando Mendoza for making the best of his moment and riding the Lightning right into the first round, the first overall pick. But I don't know, man. I'm not so sure they're doing the right thing. It's only 8 minutes between picks now, so we'll keep it on the NFL channel. I gotta hide that so we can't see it. So I don't want to get copyright strikes. That's not it. There we go. Let's put that right over top of that for now. I'll keep that window open. Large crowd there. You can see the big crowd just packed. They're all lit up green now because the Jets are on the board. On the clock, rather. The worst kept secret in the world, Fernando Mendoza is your number 1 pick in the NFL draft 2026, going to the Las Vegas Raiders. The pick is in for the Jets.
Second overall pick, the first question mark of
who's it going to be?
And the domino effect that will
I think it'll be Arvell Reese. I don't know if the Bailey stuff was conjecture, was subterfuge. It is the season of subterfuge, just when they try to say, look over here, look over here. We'll find out in a second.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey.
David Bailey. They did go Bailey. If you want a true end, David Bailey was the better of the 2. Alvaro Reese seems to have the ability to do more as a linebacker. They're not sure if he's going to be able to switch primarily to a pass rusher. David Bailey was legit. The people that slagged on this kid, I don't understand what you're looking at. This guy got to the quarterback. This guy had a motor that was nonstop. This is the premier edge rusher in this class. Stop talking to me about Bain. Stop talking to me about anybody else. I like Mesidor better than Bain. Everybody's all worried about his age. He's 24. He'll be 25 this season. Bain will be 22. They're 3 years different. If you're going to get one contract out of guys, maybe 2 if you're lucky, get 5 years. Mesidor's already higher up in his abilities right now, but that's just me. A lot of people love Bain. I'm concerned about the short arms. I don't want any outliers in the first picks for the Chiefs, especially not number 9. But David Bailey is gone. The Texas Tech Red Raider goes to the New York Jets. There he is putting his hat on. I hope he has a great career. I wish the kid the best. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. They're talking a lot about this and that and the other thing, and he's up there getting his big handshake. There's the big hug, of course. Gotta hug the commish. Everybody wants to hug the commish. I'm excited. Do you think we're going to trade up? What do you think, Howitzer 604? Do we think we move up? If we moved up, that was the guy I wanted to move up for. He's gone. So how about now? We're going to show some play on this guy right here. So a lot of people are talking about the Cardinals and talking about offensive line, talking about edge, talking about Alvaro Reese for sure. Okay, here's the thing. They've been snake bit drafting front 7 for the last 3 years. Or 3 of the last 4 years, I believe. Hasn't worked out so well with a couple of them. One of them, I think, is still on the team, but isn't doing what they thought he was going to do. The other 2 are already gone. If I'm the Cardinals, and if brothers are still what I think brothers are, brothers talk. Brothers communicate. The head coach, the new head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, is an offensive-minded head coach. Loves running backs. His brother is the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. And if I'm the Packer brother, if I'm Matt LaFleur, I'm calling my brother Mike and I'm saying, just going to say one thing to you, bro. Our team with Josh Jacobs is a much better team than our team without Josh Jacobs. They need O-line. They need pass rushers. They need a bunch of people. Okay? There's no back in this draft that is at the level of Jeremiah Love. And taking Jeremiah Love would set the Cardinals up to go in a very good direction. Jeremiah Love, come back. Perhaps you take O-line in round 2. We'll see what they do. David Bailey's signing his player card right now, I guess. They're just milking those 8 minutes, that's for sure. They still have the Jets on the board symbol. I don't know why that hasn't changed already. Selection's already in. There we go. Okay. Where's the clock? Anybody see a clock? There we go. 2 minutes to go for the Cardinals. Is the pick in? Looks like the pick's in. They seem to be happy, celebrating in there.
The general manager with his back to the camera. What do you think?
That doesn't look like a trade. That looks like the...
If I'm the Cardinals, man, it's Jeremiah Love, possibly an offensive lineman. But I would like to see them go Jeremiah Love. That guy would be Jeremiah Love. You'd have Jeremiah Love. You'd have their tight end, who's a stud. You'd have Marvin Harrison Jr. You have Mike Wilson. Like you'd have your quadruplets on offense. Jacoby Brissett, and I believe they grabbed Gardner Minshew in free agency. Jacoby Brissett apparently wants more money. We'll see how that works out. Trey McBride's the tight end, 126 catches, 1,239 yards, and 11 touchdowns in 2025. 126 catches.
consider stronger.
I would be fascinated to see what they do at the quarterback position later tonight or even tomorrow.
Sounds like Charles Davis thinks it's going to be Jeremiah Love. I believe it's going to be Jeremiah Love.
The pick. You know,
I believe if they're smart, it'll be Jeremiah Love right here.
I think that would be a question at Arizona. But one thing I do know,
so pretty predictable. Fernando Mendoza, Reese or Bailey. It was Bailey. Jeremiah Love right here. Let's see how this goes.
With the football in his hands.
Let's see what they say, experts. The pick is in. They had 2 minutes to go to pick. And let's see how it takes them longer than 2 minutes to get to the stage and announce it. What's the sense of cutting it from like 12 minutes down to 8 minutes or 10 minutes statement if you're just going to keep talking? Sell that advertising. Those Verizon business logos on their desk. Oh, so tacky. Come on, NFL. They're not going to commercial, are they? They're showing the skyline here.
A lot of mocks had some teams moving up to take someone at 3.
Says the pick is in. Was there a trade?
The stage right now with the 3rd overall pick. Fernando Mendoza went to the Raiders as expected. David Bailey's the choice of the Jets. We'll see who the Cardinals
have their
chosen
selection.
2 minutes into their time.
The commissioner says,
With the 3rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love. Couldn't be anybody else. Okay, to all you pundits out there who were slagging me and bagging me for the last couple months when I was saying Jeremiah Love to the Chiefs, then we got Walker. I said Jeremiah Love doesn't get past number 3. You're welcome. Adam Schefter started saying it late last week, and all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, if Shefty's saying it, it just makes sense. Do you have brothers? Anybody out there got brothers? Brothers talk. I guarantee you Matt's telling them, Jeremiah Love, no matter what. Get that dude in your backfield. Whoever your quarterback is, their job just got a lot easier. Wide receivers going to have a lot less 8 men running deep or 7 men running deep. Look at that dude. They got a stud. Both parents are retired St. Louis, Missouri police officers. Kid went to Notre Dame. He can do it all. He can really do it all.
Able to make people miss.
His speed, his jump cuts, his spin move is deadly. His spin move is like a Madden game. It's ridiculous. You guys have all seen it, I'm sure. You've all seen him play. So it's just. I mean, come on, man. How it was ever. Let's watch a little bit quickly of his movement. We'll cover that thing up. Balance and finish. Look at him driving. Just he reminds me of Marcus Allen. That's who I see. I see shades of Marcus Allen. I see shades of Matt Forte. Did him tap it all the logos. He finally gets the Cardinal logo. Tap. There's the Chief logo back there. Oh, can't wait. We're coming. We're only 6 picks away. There he is. Get that hat on, buddy. Good for you, man. Congratulations. Whoever goes where, whatever spot these guys get picked, whatever team they go to. I'm sure the hardest for Chiefs players, but I'm happy for all these kids. Their lives are being changed and improved forever. Kevin Capel, what's going on? The draft is the utmost importance. The whole future of the team will be preserved or destroyed. Shall think well before you act. Yes, they should think well. Don't know if you saw the earlier part, Kevin, if you were lurking or not, but what do you think of my take on the Fernando pick? Because I love the kid. I think he's great. Long story short, I think he's Mac Jones. That's his best comp is Mac Jones. Would you take Mac Jones with the number 1 overall pick, or would you trade back with the Jets for like 3 or 4 or 5 picks, and then trade back again with the Titans for 3 or 4 or 5 picks? Just load your draft up in the top 100, 150 picks, and just build this team. And come and get Carson Beck, who had 3 years as a starter. The 2 years he wasn't a starter, he won backup. He won rings as a backup for Georgia when they won the national championship. And he was the other quarterback in the national title this year. It's like everybody. If Mendoza gets stopped before he crosses the line, how different do we look at these 2 quarterbacks right now? If Carson Beck led the Miami Hurricanes to the championship instead of Mendoza doing it, Mendoza didn't throw a touchdown in the game. Carson Beck did. I mean, it's so, and it's like ignominious. They don't even talk about Carson Beck now. He's off the table. It's all Ty Simpson. I like Ty Simpson. I think he's got a good arm. I think he's a good, accurate quarterback. He's not that big. Carson's 6'4", 225. He's much closer to Fernando's size. He can run. He can throw. He's done it all. He's been around championship teams between Miami and the 2 with Georgia. He's been around championship teams almost his whole college career. And he started for 3 years. So good for them. I wish him well. I wish he was going to a better team. I hope it's not Alex Smith going to the at the time not very good 49ers. And that's what it feels like it is right now. But we'll see. They still have a lot of things they can do. We'll see what happens. Do you think they trade Max Crosby? That's a question. This kid, man.
So the Titans pick is in. The Giants are a minute already.
Titans pick is already in.
An idea of how this is going to be like.
And the Giants are already a minute into the clock. So everybody knows who they want. So a lot of people had him going to the Titans. I said that's not going to happen. This should be Arvell Reese right here. If the Titans don't take Arvell Reese, I'll be shocked. Robert Saleh being a defensive-minded head coach. Arvell Reese being the most beastly character left on the board. It just makes sense. I don't know how you go any other way, but we shall see. But congratulations to this young man right here. Go get your hug. Oh, okay, they're going to show that room now. Not you, Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh's getting his hug too. Okay. I'm excited for Jeremiah Love. I'm glad he's not in the AFC. I'll tell you that. But if we get in the Super Bowl against the Cardinals 2 years from now and he runs all over us, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm so annoyed. I'll be happy for him, but not for the game. Tighten up. He's so much. Derrick Henry is Hall of Famer. He's a monster. This kid is so much more versatile than Derrick Henry. It's not even the same position almost. It looks like a different position being played. Derrick Henry looks like a classic fullback in the old NFL school. The pick is in. What do we got?
Giants, who are on the clock right now, 5
Titans are coming up to the board.
That's the first of their
pick
2
is in.
picks in the top 10.
Their symbol, the big football symbol's up.
Tennessee Titans have center
Let's see
stage
what
right now. The commissioner
let's see what there is
coming
to
out
see.
with their pick. Again, 8 minutes per team. So the commissioner's getting his steps
Commissioner's
in.
coming
I
out.
think his ring is probably already full, right?
Mute it till the last second, then turn them up. Who you got, Kevin? Arvell Reese?
With the 4th pick in the
Styles?
2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate.
Whoa!
Carnell Tate. Wow. So this is interesting because, first of all, pushing those excellent defenders down. So when Mike Vrabel was the coach of the Titans, if you recall, his team let A.J. Brown out of the building. And they drafted Treylon Burks. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be... They drafted the big wide receiver I think it was Treylon Burks, out of Arkansas. I can't remember. But I was like, I don't even see that guy being that great. Carnell Tate, I think, is a very good receiver. I think he's a very good choice. He'll definitely help Cam Ward. Definitely good to give him a weapon like that. But I'm shocked that Robert Saleh didn't go Arvell Reese, or, as I mentioned the last second, Sonny Styles, because who else would want a Fred Warner type more than Robert Saleh? That's what people have been talking about, him being a linebacker you can come in and plug and play and set it and forget it. There's Carnell Tate. I like that kid. I hate seeing him in Tennessee. Well, he's just up the road if I want to go see them play live. We play them this year. I don't know what the schedule is right now. My brain's fried. I'm so tired from all this pre-draft stuff, all this nonsense. But yeah, there he's making catch. We all know he can catch like crazy. He's got great hands, slippery, elusive, making people miss, making cuts. Yeah, he's just a very good receiver. So, wow. Okay, so we're at pick 5. Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs are all still on the board. Here's Carnell coming up in his pink tuxedo with a mini jacket. I thought it was white at the hotel. It looks like it's pink here, but whatever. Whatever, man. You got the body to rock it. He's a lean, mean fighting machine. Apparently, they said he was like 145 when he got to Ohio State, and now he's just filled out. So good for him. He's about 200 pounds now. Still a lean guy. Still a narrow-bodied guy. They said he was a lot like Devonta Smith when he first got to taller, but similar when he first got to Ohio State. They all seem happy. Celebrations going on. Congratulations, Carnell Tate. You are a Tennessee Titan. Tighten up. Now it gets interesting. The Giants. The Giants. The G-Men. Do the G-Men go Jordan Tyson, as people were suggesting today? Or do they go Sonny Styles? Or do they go, you know what, let's put Arvo Reese on the other side of Carter and just like torment people? But they already got Burns. They already got Thibodeau. If they grab Reese, then Thibodeau's probably out of the building. Probably getting traded. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But kudos to him for making it into the pros and having this opportunity. Seems like a good kid.
I'm a reliable target for him. Whenever he needs me, I'm there for him. I'm always open.
Pretty straightforward statement. What'd you expect from receiver? A reliable target. Whatever he needs me, I'm always open. That's what you want to hear. Showing his jacket.
But there were also her dreams.
Sister and his mom's name inside the lapels. Representing family up there. Seems like a good kid. Giants pick is already in, I believe. I thought it was going to be quick, but not. Like they're actually waiting now to announce things that are already decided. Harbs is celebrating like he's got a guy he wants. I mean, he could go Downs to get his Ed Reed type. He could go Styles to get that green dot in the middle of his defense. He could go Reese and go, now we can really move Thibodeau and get some more values. I don't know. I do think they go defense. I don't think Jordan Tyson is on the schedule like people are saying today. I think some coaches are concerned about the soft tissue injuries, about the hamstrings. That does matter. What happened there? I'm not trying to watch somebody else's draft. Let's go back here. Okay. Sorry about that. Top of my hat's boring. Let's get back into it. A commercial with Christian McCaffrey. 2 picks after, Jeremiah Love went to the Cardinals. As expected. I know 'tis the season, 'tis the evening, and you have 75 other pundits doing things right now. Probably bouncing around on all these channels.
FedEx, the new power move.
Can I get a Bud Light?
Sorry, the bar's not open yet.
Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the clean, crisp taste of a Bud Light? Her words, not mine. She wants 3.
She wants more of those deviled eggs, too.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance.
TAPS, one of the NFL's Salute to Service partners. We are honored to recognize the surviving family of United States Army Major Paul C. Volke. Major Volke sustained tragic New York Giants, a tradition he proudly passed on to his sons. Volke family, take it away.
With the 5th overall pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Arvell Reese, linebacker from The Ohio State University.
I'm sorry, I muted myself for a second. Gosh. I hope that wasn't for too long. I went away to get beer and pour a beer because I know our pick's coming up. The Giants got Arvell Reese. That's huge for them. Thanks for the note, by the way. That's huge for them. Fantastic. I thought we traded up before they showed the Giants pick to get either Arvell or Sonny Styles. I was hoping we get Sonny Styles. We'll see. If we do, he's the green dot for the next 10 years. That dude is he's gone the way of Brian Thomas. He's gone the way of Brian Urlacher, sorry. Just Erson Thomas Davis was the other one I was thinking of. Safety to linebacker to hopefully future Hall of Famer in the NFL. We'll see. But Arvell's a great athlete, and he's still got stuff to prove. Sonny Styles was a safety, played great, then moved to linebacker because he just blew up size-wise, and they brought Caleb Downs in to play safety, who's a stud at that spot. And Sonny Styles just played great at linebacker as well. And he also rushes off the edge does what I'd hoped that the Chiefs would do with Leo Chenal, and they didn't really. Won't be surprised if Leo Chenal gets some blitz opportunities with the Washington Commanders this year. Okay, we gave away the 9th overall pick, the 3rd round pick, and the 5th round pick. Okay, that's not horrible. It's not great. I don't like losing the 3rd rounder, but I'd rather that than the 29th pick or the 40th pick. So we still have 2 picks, 1 today and 1 tomorrow. I believe. Not sure what the draft day is tomorrow. I'm just going to focus on this for right now. Let's see what Ian Rappaport said.
Some really good options for an aggressive Kansas City team.
Meanwhile, the Washington Commanders took almost all 8 of their minutes to make the 7th overall selection, as we're waiting for the 6th overall pick that belongs now to the
if they're in
Chiefs.
the minutes, the teams have to know. So they already knew that they took Arvell Reese. They had to know that when they traded up.
It's to go until that pick is in. Here comes the commissioner with the Chiefs' 6th overall pick. Top 5 is already in the books with some surprises.
What are you thinking?
With the 6th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Mansour Delane.
Wow.
Defensive back, LSU.
Wow. Okay.
So
Trent McDuffie. He was my number 1 corner. I didn't think they needed to trade up to get him, but maybe they thought they did.
On tonight.
I guess they thought they did.
Angeles Ram.
Somebody's getting Sonny Styles and they're getting a steal.
Highly talented
they're
corner out of LSU.
Yeah, and this is something you might want to get used to. In 2022, the Chiefs selected 5 defensive backs when they had some holes to fill. This was clearly the top guy, especially because there's some uncertainty around Jermod McCoy's knee.
A lot of people talk about McCoy.
They felt the need that they needed to get him. And when you look at why they made the trade, the Commanders and the Saints, they don't need tackles, they need corners. So that's why they felt the need to part with those picks and go.
I like this pick. I don't love it. I like it a lot. I think I could grow to love it. I mean, the dude can play. The dude can play. We need corners. There's a lot of corners in this draft that look like they could be pretty good. He seemed to be the cleanest, both at Vautech and at LSU, especially. Gave little hands up to the Chiefs logo like that. Yeah, this is a guy I thought we definitely would see the Chiefs being interested in. Taller, a little longer than Trent McDuffie. Cheers, Mansour Delane. Welcome to Chiefs Kingdom. So, been right on every position, side of the ball at least, except for Carnell Tate. I didn't think the Titans are going to go wide receiver. I thought they were going to go defense, but shocker of shockers. So here we are sitting here. The Washington Commanders took that long to pick. Do I think that the Chiefs are banking on signing a veteran edge? I'll tell you what. I didn't think Sonny Styles would still be here by pick number 8 or 7. Much less Sonny and Caleb Downs. And Reuben Bain. They're all sitting there. I like Hakeem Mesidor a lot. If things keep sliding like this, if a couple O-linemen get in there, if another quarterback gets in the mix, people get pushed down. If we get to 29 and Hakeem Mesidor is there, I'm taking Hakeem Mesidor. The dude's a stud. The dude's size-wise, he's what Spag likes. He's got a motor that doesn't stop. He's faster than his teammate, who's pretty good on the other side. People love Bain, but I'm a Mesidor guy.
They weren't really on me too much in this process, but they said they just wanted to keep it quiet and make that sneak move, and they made the best move in the draft, so I'm excited.
You were once a little boy dreaming of this very night where you would become an NFL player. What would that little boy say now?
People said, I don't even hear them talk about Mansour Delane. What are you talking about? I go, yeah, Brett often doesn't talk about the guy he's going to draft because he doesn't want to draw any attention, any arrows looking his way. He's like, no, let's look at this guy. Let's look at that guy. Let's just kind of keep it low key. So we got a stud corner. I have no complaints. The draft I did yesterday, the last one I did, he would have been the pick because we stayed at 9. We were going to stay at 9. I'll show you. We were going to stay at 9 with this draft. except all the biggies. Fernando Mendoza, Arvo Reese, Jeremiah Love, Reuben Bain Jr., Caleb Downs, Cardinal Tate, David Bailey, and Sonny Styles all went in the first 8. All the big names went in the first 8. So it was either stay there and take Mansour Delane or trade back. I traded back. Mansour Delane went to the Cowboys a couple picks later. I ended up getting Hakeem Mesidor and Denzel Boston in the first round. The second round, I got Colton Hood and Malachi Lawrence. I'm like, we got starting corner, starting edge, 2 edges, starting corner and starting wide receiver in the first 2 rounds. I was thrilled. And I traded back to number 19 in that draft. Now, that's the thing with Mesidor. I don't know that he'll be there at 29. I really don't. I doubt he'll be there at 29. Commander selection is in.
On behalf of the Payton family and nationwide, I encourage players drafted this week to make their community.
Let's see here.
With the 7th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select
Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles.
There it is. Called it.
Linebacker,
Sonny
Ohio
Styles.
State.
That's their Fred Warner. That's their
so
guy.
the third Buckeye in the first 7.
That's their Bobby
He's coming
Wagner.
out of the green room.
I think Bobby
There's
there. That's huge.
Papa Styles right there, who
another guy in the
Kurt won a Super Bowl with.
I dig it.
And there's Lorenzo Jr., who we're expecting to hear his name from the podium
I'm happy for
some point this weekend. This one is just made for
you said we
Dan
could get
Quinn,
him,
right?
I talked to Adam Peters this last week, the general manager in Washington. I was talking about Sonny Styles and how he would be a perfect fit for Robert Saleh because he had been around Fred Warner in San Francisco. Well,
if we come back around somehow later, come back around and get Anthony Hill Jr. from Texas, peachy keen fine. Because I think people are sleeping on Anthony Hill Jr. I think Anthony Hill Jr. is the next closest guy to Sonny Styles at linebacker. Reminds me of Devin Lloyd, who the Jaguars just let go to the Panthers for like $1 gajillion. Why you let that guy out of the building, I don't understand. But he's the guy who had that pick 6 against us for 99 freaking yards and turned that game on its head. They're just showing Sonny Styles wrecking the backfield. And you can see he's not as big a guy. Whoops. He's not as big a guy as Arvo Reese or those guys. He's a little narrower frame, but he's still a big, strong dude. He's like 6'5". I want to say 230 something. 244. The dude's a fit machine. Can't see me get on my image here. There we go. There he's getting his Washington Commanders hat on. Commanders brought back another alternative uniform this year. They got one where they wear all black and they got the spear on the helmet again. I don't know why they're gonna have the spear on some helmets and not on others. I don't get that, but whatever. To each their own, right? But as far as banking on the Chiefs getting a veteran edge, I mean, I would love to see them get a Hakeem Mesidor or a Malachi Lawrence in the next couple of picks, and then if they can sign Cam Jordan, sign me up. Let's go. Get a vet, get a rookie or 2. Most mock drafts I've done, I've gotten 2 edges and a tackle, a D tackle. I haven't left the defensive line alone. It's not smart. We need depth. We're a sack rotation team, and we lost a lot of guys both in the secondary and on the line in the front 7. Thankfully, we got Drew Tranquil back, so whoever we bring in at linebacker, they're going to be able to learn behind him and Nick Bolton. My dog's acting like a freak right now. Go sit down. She wants to play fight. No. See if I'm missing anything here.
And CD recently has become a forest.
Now, there's no question about it.
All sorts of All-Americans.
When the holidays come up, we're going to Columbus to get a tree.
So the Saints for about 7 minutes. The Browns have about...
What's going on here?
Sonny, we saw your smile when you looked at that Commanders jersey and you put on the hat. What should Commanders fans know about what they're getting in?
Let's reset that one, see what happens. My window with the team. There we go. Okay, so the Saints are on the clock. Saints swapped up. Okay, Browns swapped down. Interesting. So we gave the Browns our pick. Oh, no, this is right. Saints didn't move. We gave the Browns our pick, and they took ours. We took theirs. Browns are on the clock. Saints. Who do we think the Saints are going, guys? What are we thinking?
Enjoy this.
Yes, man. Thank you.
One of the best combine performances we.
The Saints, they need running back help because their guys are getting old and banged up. They need receivers. They may need O-line. They need D-line. They're probably losing Cam Jordan. So this might be Reuben Bain right here. If he's as highly regarded as people have been letting on this whole pre-draft, despite his shorter arms, this could be the pick right here. Just sending a little shout out to Chiefs Concerns for when I was saying I like Mansour Delane a while back, and you guys all chuckled and yeah, how about now? We don't need corners. We're just going to go ahead and coach those guys up. Well, now our coach is in hot water in real life, off the field. So that DB coach might not be there for a chunk of the season or maybe all of it. I don't know. We don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's nothing major. But it was enough to get the, authorities involved. So we might be relying on a new DB coach. My beard is really shaving it right now. It's really shave-worthy. I didn't realize it was so thick-looking. Wow. And then there's a little trace of gray, so it stands out even more. But yeah, we got Mansour Delane. I had him high ranked. I had him ranked very high. A lot of people didn't. I don't know why, but that's, to each their own. To each their own. I guess I could do this. Get my host name and all that stuff moved to the back. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's go to the regular screen. While they're talking about other stuff. So, how do you guys feel about the pick? Hail, they go home. How do you feel about the pick? How do you feel about Mansour Delane? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Watch this kid's tape. Well, I'll bring his tape up. I'll show you guys what this kid can do. That's what we like to do anyway. Take a little time, have a little fun. Mansour Delane highlights, and you'll probably get a little of
and this far,
ooh, that's loud. Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, bring this down here so I can see the draft without interfering with our stuff. Go back to the review screen. Sure is. Okay. Make myself small again since I'm going to be showing stuff I can show. Back in the window. Back in ball. Danilo, back in ball. All right. This over here for y'all. Let's take a look at our new corner.
Cats that I was balling with, saying rap ain't finna get my ass a scholarship.
Just Bombs Productions always does great stuff every year. Great highlights.
Every teacher's motto is, music ain't gonna do for you what college did for me. That's the problem, Nancy, baby, I ain't you on me. Tonight I'm gonna party with the people that believe.
Pressure coming, Sellers lets it fly, and it's deflected by Mansour Delane. And the senior from Silver Spring, Maryland, on 11 tackles against Ole Miss, comes up with a huge pass breakup here.
Green throws, and it's intercepted. He threw it right to Mansour Delane.
He, to me, is somewhere
right across the face. And he just lays down on it. I don't know what he was thinking he was doing right there.
Let's pause this really quick.
The card in the commissioner's hand is the Saints at 8. All right, wrap up the music. Come on, we got picks to get here.
Let's go. Mitch can get his steps in.
Enough with the song blue here, man. Somebody tell the cover band enough is enough.
First jack.
Oh my God, it's still going.
Okay, Saints selection is in.
Is this thing on?
Let's pop that up.
Jordan Tyson.
Jordan Tyson.
Wide receiver,
for
Arizona State.
All right, so the wide receiver out of Arizona State that some thought might be the first receiver to go off the board is the second one. If you're just joining us, Cardinal Tate, one of the biggest early surprises of the night, went 4th overall to Tennessee. But what do you think of this pick to New Orleans?
Well, they hit on a quarterback last year, and I think play with really when you look at their receiving core, really Chris Olave, and they need some more firepower, and that's what they get with Jordan Tyson, someone who, when you look at his quickness, his ability to get in and out of breaks, he's got the most juice. You're not necessarily going to run the fastest 40, but he's just got so much twitch. You see it. You can see him get inside, outside. He's real sudden in his routes. Look how quick he's able to get up to top speed and then track the ball really naturally over the shoulder down.
Tissue injuries, which that's a red flag for me all day long. On a receiver or a corner, I don't want bad hamstrings. Let's go back to watching Monster Lane blitzing. Saw Jerry Sneed do that a lot. You know that Spags likes to move his corners in like that. I think he's going to fit in real nice. Hands all over that ball. Should be an easy crossing route. Nah, not with 4 there. He's taking that stuff down. He was on that guy like glue. He's a sticky corner, man. He was on that dude like glue. Here's again. Comes in a little bit of motion. Goes up, guy fakes him out, goes back down again. Nothing doing, no catch. Puts it on the ground. He's a strong kid for his size too. Almost had it. Couldn't hang on to it through the contact with the ground though. Almost had it, not quite. Nowhere near. I'll pull this one down so I can see what's going on. They're still showing Jordan Tyson getting his goodies on. It's his time to shine. Congratulations, kid. It's like he's wearing like a bus driver jacket. Like he doesn't. His face is like he looks all kinds of irritated. Jordan Tyson. He looks like, dude, you went in the top 10. Like what? You're not the first receiver off the board. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. You still did great, buddy. Man, getting back to Monster Lane for you guys. You've been watching him this whole time. No, you don't get that. He's just so instinctive. He reads the quarterback so well. I'm excited. I like the pick. So that's our first one. See where it goes with number 2. Ooh, Jordan Tyson got a little tears going. Understandable, young man. It's okay. He's getting interviewed by the young lady there. See what he has to say.
We're so blessed. The Lord's doing work on me. He's not done. We're just going to keep this thing rolling. I'm going to give him my all, and that's all I can do.
Sounds like a good kid.
What can you say to those out there who may deal with adversity, injuries in this game, some of the things that you've handled about perseverance?
The Lord said it's going to be hard, and you have to persevere. Life is not easy. Keep going, Truth. Boy. You got it. You strong. I promise you, you're so strong. Just keep going. Truth. You got it.
Congratulations.
All right, 3 minutes and change on the clock for the Miami Dolphins with the 11th overall pick. The Giants' 10th overall pick has been in for quite some time. And the boos that you're hearing in Pittsburgh are for the Cleveland Browns. The Browns helmet logo.
So this sped up clock thing is not really doing anything for the broadcast. It's just making us get behind a lot faster. The Browns don't look any kind of excited. The Browns are just like kind of like looking around like, what's going on? We haven't announced our pick yet. What's going on with our pick? Got to announce this O-lineman. Let's go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? That's the question. Is it O-line?
He was going to be waiting for him, looking at the needs of the teams right behind him.
The last time a tackle went this late in the first round was 2019 when there were no
Noah to the Brownie Noahs.
Pick ends that drought right here as we.
Here we go. Commissioner's slowly walking up. Slowly.
11th pick, the Giants' 10th overall pick is in the chute. Here's the Browns' first selection of 2.
With the 9th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Spencer Fano.
Spencer Fano.
Tackle, Utah.
Right position, right side of the ball.
Daniel will give you the floor.
Yeah, they drafted a tackle right and can play on the left side. He started out as a left tackle at Utah before kicking over to the right side. But when you look at his feet and athleticism, that's where I think he goes back to the left side. And when you talk about...
Well, like Dan says, he can play left or right. A lot of people had him go into guard. Which, I mean, if he can play left and right tackle, if you need a guard and he plays guard well and he can swing as your swing tackle, that's great. But if he can play left tackle and you need left tackle, you're playing him at left tackle. That just makes sense. So good for him. We got the right position, offensive line. Wrong guy. I thought Spencer Fano, and I was like, I think Noah is more highly regarded in that tackle position. But apparently, whether he's guard or tackle, the Browns chose Spencer Fano. So congratulations to him. Another young man off the board. We're 100 for 100 on offense or defense. Look what's left. Ruben Bain, Caleb Downs, Noah, Ione, the guard who's a stud, Lemon, Sadiq, McNeil Warren, Thieneman. I don't have McNeil Warren anywhere near that high. Daniel Jeremiah is a little bit kooky there, I think. Dylan Thieneman, Omar Cooper Jr. Giants pick is in. The pick is in. Where's the commissioner at? Here he comes. Slowly making his way out onto the stage is the commissioner. Football. Let's go ahead and make that bigger. Put some sound on his voice here.
Pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Francis Maui-Noah, tackle,
there we go.
Miami.
There we go.
This is
Protection for
Jackson Dart. And so the Giants, with their 2 first-round picks, go defense, Arvell Reese and Francis Maui-Noah
happy that we didn't miss
out of Miami.
And pick. Dang it. let's go back here and look at who might be our guy. If we go defensive line. Hakeem Mesidor, if he's there that late. I don't know that he will be. But if he should be, we'll take a look at him because I like his game. And why not? After this USAA commercial. NFL's going to do their pick talk. Francis Maui-Noah, he looks irritated too that he waited that long. Interesting. Okay. Totally missed that first play. Let's go back and watch that again. Coming off the bottom of your screen. Him and Ruben Bain, Malachi Crunch. They both got to the quarterback on that play. The thing I noticed when I watched their tape, there's people say, oh, he's good because he's got Bain on the other side. That works both ways, okay? Same when people say, oh, Karlaftis has Chris Jones. Chris Jones also has Karlaftis. They help each other out. It's not one guy helping and the other guy just gets lucky because of that. I've seen a bunch of plays. Like that play right there. I always remember because he does the big hug himself thing. There's Mesidor right there. Bain's still locked up with this guy. If Mesidor doesn't spin the quarterback around and get him on the ground, get him going down, Bain doesn't have a chance to clean it up. So they teamed up for that sack, and the camera goes right to Bain. Like they're coached to go to Bain every time, no matter what happens. He did a good job cleaning it up, but it wasn't happening without Mesidor there. There's a number of plays I saw on his tape where they're showing Maui-Noah tape right now. There's a number of plays on Bain's tape where he makes a play, but it's after the quarterback's been pushed to his side for like 3 seconds running away from Hakeem Mesidor. And he didn't get doubled nearly as much. There was Bain just sliding off of him. And Mesidor comes in and cleans it up that time. Bain's got a shirt tail right there. Loses him. He gets back up. Guess who it is? Hakeem. Boosh. And the side of the legs. Charlie Horse, you're going down quarterback. They're both good pass rushers. I like Mesidor's length better. I think he's got a more polished game. Now, no, these O-linemen, you never can tell how old they are. Their skin's always so smooth and shiny because they're heavier guys. They definitely were a duo, though, Bane and Mesidor. I just like Mesidor's length better. And his get off, he just goes so quick. And a lot of times, you got Bane going against the right tackle. Mesidor's going against the left tackle. That's harder. Okay. I don't know if you know that, but that's more difficult. Here, he's not his turn against the right tackle. Nope. Down you go. Bane was there. Mesidor made the play. They definitely took turns making plays, for sure. Bane forced him to go back. That was huge. Oh, the Cowboys got a pick in. Why do I think the Cowboys got Caleb Downs at 11? They traded up. Who did they trade up with? The Dolphins. Okay, Francis Mano is gone. Cowboys are on the board. Who are they getting that excited about? Who did they get that excited about? Cowboys seemed really excited. If I'm the Cowboys, I'm taking Caleb Downs at 11. There's no way you're letting him slide past there. But we'll see. If they took Ruben Bain thinking he's going to be Micah Parsons, different kind of cat. Oh my gosh. You okay? Oh gosh. Be careful, please. Let's see who it is. They're taking a sweet time coming back from commercial as well. So back-to-back offensive linemen off the board. Lenny the Cool, what's happening, sir? You don't like the trade up. He would have been there at 9. I think he would have been. I think they were also concerned about these guys right here who just traded up. I think they were concerned about them jumping past them to get Mansour because I think that the Cowboys were on Mansour Delane big time. And the Chiefs were like, if we don't go up, they're going to go past us and they're going to grab them. So, yeah, I think it was a reach. I don't think they had to go up, but I don't have a problem with the player. What else we got here? Browns are laughing. Players, okay. Trade was a disaster. I didn't see the trade. I'm sure the picks were comical if it's the Browns. Browns got the player they wanted and 2 extra picks. I don't know about players. Oh, you're talking about our trade. I don't think the player's just okay. I think the player's very good. Let's go back and we'll take a look again here real quick for anybody who didn't see it. Look at another tape here. Let's see here. Let's go this one. Make sure the sound's off. Like he's like this is open in the NFL. He's like that with receivers and coverage. He's typically all over guys. He's a very sticky corner. Don't get me wrong, there's some longer corners that I like in this draft, but I don't know that they're going to measure up to his game. To give a Chief reference, some of those longer corners, he's the L'Jarius Sneed to their Jalen Watson. Look at it like that. And in their prime, in their best days, their best games, would you rather have L'Jarius Sneed, who erased Tyreek Hill from a playoff game against Miami, or would you rather have Jalen Watson at his best? I'd rather have L'Jarius Sneed. Not now, obviously with injuries, but I'd rather have that level of player. And I think Monster Delane's got he's a lot closer to that than a lot of these other guys. I like Colton Hood. Like I said, if we could have got Sonny Styles, and then, which we could have because he was there, if we could have taken Sonny Styles and then got Colton Hood later in the draft, I would have rather done that. Then I would have felt better about the trade up because I think Sonny's going to be special. But we have Mansour Delane. If we end up getting Anthony Hill Jr. later, again, I'm all good. I think either one of those duos could be really nice for us. Oof. Here we go. Cowboys pick is in.
Cowboys' first of 2 picks here tonight.
Oh, what's going on? Come on. What happened?
Caleb Downs is a Dallas Cowboy, one of the more talented players on Ohio State. And that's saying something because 3 other Buckeyes went before him in the first 10 picks of this draft. The Cowboys got themselves a big-time winner.
Yeah, and they got themselves a new defensive coordinator in the offseason, and Christian Parker, who came over from their
the knee injury. I don't think he was going. I didn't think he was going.
Rival, the Philadelphia Eagles. He was there coaching in the secondary. A couple young players they drafted, and Cooper DeJean and Quinn.
Let's go back to our tape here of our draft pick, because we don't need to see the other guys. Hang in there, Lenny. Hang in there, buddy. We'll be okay. We kept 29. We kept 40. Okay. We kept our second rounder. We kept our second first rounder. So I do like the fact we didn't give up those picks to make that trade up, where a lot of people were saying we'd have to give up 9 and 29. I'm like, we're not giving that up. You kidding me? To go up a couple spots? No. I'll take it. And the Browns went and they got a lineman. Good for them. They need it. They need a lot of linemen. They need a lot of help in a lot of spots. We need help in a couple spots, and we need guys to get healed from last season because we were on our 9th and 10th offensive tackles. That's not a team that needs new tackles. That's a team that needs to heal up. And we got more time this season to heal up than we've had in a long time. More time to heal up, and for the veterans, the guys who have won championships with this team, more time to sit there and go, look how far from the championship we are this season. Don't like that feeling. Don't like it. Understand, anybody who'd been drafted by the Chiefs the previous 3 seasons had never not made it to the Super Bowl. Let that spizzle around a bit in your head. They'd never not made it to the Super Bowl. And then this past season, they don't go to the playoffs. And they got a nice long time to think about that. In that ice tub, in that on that training table. I'm telling you, this team is going to be coming back with a vengeance this season. And smart picks. I want smart picks. I want starting players. I don't want developmental guys. I don't want outliers. I don't want a corner coming off of a knee injury. I don't want a wide receiver, Jordan Tyson, as good as he is, with hamstring issues. I don't want a defensive end with short arms. Nobody's ever done Pro Bowl, All-Pro, or double-digit sacks in a season with arms under 31 inches long. Never in the history of the game since they started measuring arms in 1999. That's a big outlier. That's not somebody you take in the first round, especially at pick number 9. Is there a realm of possibility that they'll come back and get him later on? Maybe if he's there. I don't know what's going on with the draft.
For my Savior, Jesus Christ. But it was a great conversation. I honestly couldn't hear it much. I was too excited to listen. So I'm just excited to do what I can do and be committed to the team.
We'll ask Jerry later.
Okay, let's go back here. Don't want to get copyright stricken.
How special is it for your family that you now get to carry on this legacy?
That's an awesome feeling, honestly.
God's blessing us. I wonder what the Eagles are going to do. The Commanders got their man. Sonny Styles, man, going to the Washington Commanders. So wait a minute. So they they pay big money to get Leo Chenal, and then they go into they draft Sonny Styles. Okay. I'm telling you, I feel like Leo's going to get more edge rush stuff. Just saying. Or at least outside linebacker and Sonny in the middle. Like, that's going to be a formidable. It's going to be a formidable linebacking group. Good front 7. Dolphins pick is in. Dolphins, which way do we go? I don't have the list of available players in front of me. I need that up. Who are the Dolphins?
And they collected 2 more picks for Saturday, 2 fifths to move down 1 spot and make this announcement here through the commissioner in Pittsburgh.
Shut that off. We'll go back to the regular screen so we don't get copyright.
With the 12th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft,
Denzel Boston.
The Miami Dolphins select
Do it.
Caden Proctor.
Caden Proctor.
Tackle, Alabama.
What? Okay.
Daniel?
They talked about wanting to build through the trenches with this new regime. John Eric Sullivan coming in here and making a statement by taking the big man out of Alabama.
Offense got the
He
right
is
side of the
massive.
ball.
He was a little out of shape at the beginning of the season. He got himself into shape as the season wore on and really played well down the stretch. He's maintained that. He had a very good process working through the spring. And when this guy is dialed in and ready to go, he is impressive.
Man, let's go ahead and leave that up for a little while. Leave the draft up in the background. We'll watch that stuff instead of any other videos right now. Let me go ahead and take this one. That's what I need to do. That's what I was going to do, and I totally forgot. Okay, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I meant to do this. I got all excited because we traded up, and I lost total track of everything. Okay, go back to review screen. Okay, first pick of the draft. Let's go into the draft. Enter solo draft. I got all the teams selected. First pick is Fernando Mendoza, obviously. What are we doing? Okay, drafted. Okay, Jets took David Bailey. Cardinals took Jeremiah Love. Titans took Carnell Tate. Giants traded back, right? Wait. My brain's not working now. Gosh. No,
there's the new quarterback there. Devin Echan, the running back, will definitely be running behind this kid. And the Miami Dolphins going line first in their new way of doing things there in Miami. Meanwhile, the Rams pick is about to be announced.
Wow. Okay. Arvo Reese. Whoops. That's my draft thing. Okay, Arvo Reese. Boom. Browns traded with us. Proposed a trade with the Chiefs. Next. Browns. Next. We traded 9 for 6. And they got, what did they get? They got 74 and 148, I think, 3rd and 5th, right? Let's see what's going on here. Did they announce this pick yet? Let's double check the Chiefs trade. Chiefs draft trade Browns. Make sure I get this properly right here. Okay, ESPN says we traded numbers 974 and 148, which I have, 974, 148 for, is it just the one pick? Yeah, just the one pick. Whew, that's rough. They take it, of course. Boom, trade proposed, trade confirmed. This is the way to do it. And we took Monster Delane. Washington Commanders took Sonny Styles, as expected. Saints took, was that the final pick? My brain's not working now. Tyson, then Fano. That's right. They took Tyson, the first wide receiver off the board. Then Fano to the Browns. Then Francis Mauigoa to the Giants. Then Caden Proctor. It's a run on offensive tackles right now. Proctor's way down there too. Let's go offense, offensive tackle. Caden Proctor. Boom. Back to all. Cowboys took Caleb Downs, as I expected. Rams pick is about to be announced. Let's go and see what happens. Let's go on the Chiefs chat screen. Commercial still in progress, it says. So what are you guys feeling so far in this draft? I like it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like it so far. Going to take that one out. Minimize that screen. Get rid of these. And then slow my screen down. Oh, we're back. Oh, no, we're not. Thought we were back. Come on, NFL. Let's go. Let's refresh that screen and see if I'm not live. Yeah, commercial's still in progress. So far, so good. I'm not surprised by a lot of this. What do we got in the chat here? Browns got the player they wanted. Yeah, it was more about us though, getting what we wanted than worrying about what they got, right? And they've been famous for taking corners a lot, so we don't know. They might have taken that guy. Showing Ruben Bain in the waiting room, still waiting. Hang in there, young blood. Hang in there, son. It's early. It's young. Night's young. We still got pick 29, folks. We still got pick 29 so far. What's the minimum number of picks you want to see the Chiefs come away with in this draft? The minimum.
Early. Yes, it is early, but listen to this. When the Simpson family was trying to make the decision about whether or not he should enter the draft or stay in school, they consulted, among other people, Rams GM Les Snead, who told the family Simpson is for sure a first rounder. Now actually has the opportunity to make it happen.
13th overall is the Rams.
I don't know about that. 13th overall? I don't know that Simpson's a 13th overall pick. What else do they need? A lot of people had Mekhi Lemon going to them. Dylan Tienneman's still on the board. All the top guys are gone. Monroe Freeling's on the board if they wanted to go O-line, get somebody to get in there and replace Rob Havenstein.
What the hell is all this?
Could this be where the first guard goes off the board? Ione's there still. Keldrick Falk, if they can get the best out of him, could be the guy. Akeem Mesidor could be the guy. They go a lot of ways. Omar Cooper Jr. is another good receiver. They need receiver help. They know that, especially with the Puka Nacua business going on.
And a great team and a great organization.
You got Matt Stafford, whose career's coming down the backstretch. You're going to go draft a quarterback in round 1? This is not Alex Smith to Patrick Mahomes handoff. This is a guy who you won the Super Bowl with a couple years ago, Hall of Famer, still playing great, very close to getting to the Super Bowl this past year. You need to get him some weapons, or you need to get him some help on the defensive side. I wouldn't be shocked to see Monroe Freeling here, though, because they lost Rob Havenstein this year, right?
Yeah, but this is going to be one of the few times that a quarterback taken 13th overall.
Charles Davis talking a lot of quarterback.
Pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson.
They did it. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Wow. Really? That just happened. Hey, Matthew Stafford, we're just going to go ahead and draft a quarterback in the top 15 picks. Number 13, actually. So, we believe in you, but you should be able to do it with what we have now. We don't need to. There's a lot of draft left. They can still do things. There's free agency. They can still do a lot of stuff. I thought this kid was going the first round for sure. I didn't think he was going that high. I thought 16 or later. The Jets' second pick or later. What are you going to say? They've reached for quarterbacks. The NFL is a quarterback-driven league, and they will reach. They will take guys when you do not expect them to take guys. That's 2 quarterbacks in back-to-back years. I'm disappointed for Matt Stafford. Happy for the kid. He looks happy. He looks excited. He's talented when he's healthy. He's not a big dude. And go see him jump up there and hug on the commissioner real quick. Here he comes. Happy about his little Rams board. Let's see what happens here. Always got to get the hat and go in the mirror first. Let's go back to the other screen real quick. Here he comes out. You get a good size comparison when you think about how big those other guys were to the commissioner. And then here's Ty. The starting screen, my bad. Yeah, it's like a couple of executives talking to each other. Kid can play some football though. Watch. Ball on hands. Full stride. Sees his target. Ball in hands. Full stride. So receivers love that. Ball right in his hands. That's his deadly weapon. And he can run too. I don't want to get caught. Sure, so go back over here. Chiefs chat screen. Los Angeles, you have a new quarterback. New backup quarterback. In the first round. Didn't have that on the bingo card. That's the first one that's really out there. What do we got here, Lenny? Do you guys think we're going to get a veteran edge? What do you guys think? Awful quiet in Ramland. They got a lot of Steeler fans on TV too. I wonder what the Rams fans feel like. I mean, at least we drafted a position of need right now. They're in the Super Bowl window just like we are. So drafting a backup quarterback in the first round when you have a Hall of Fame quarterback on your roster, that's interesting. That's interesting. I guess for sure they're not expecting to be this high in the draft next season. So Arch Manning, those guys, Dante Moore, they're out of the consideration. But I mean, yeah, like talk about. I mean, that's the ultimate playing for later move. They're normally a play for right now move team. They're normally like build for right this minute. So it's interesting to see that selection. Hey man, try to stay pure in that Southern California air. He's cracking up about something. I don't know what the commissioner said to him, but they're all thrilled. They spell his name wrong or something. A pick is in. The Ravens pick is in. Okay, let's see what it is. Taking a sweet time coming out there, isn't he? Let's go like that. We'll go like that. Tilt's ready. There's the Raven symbol for all you Raven fans. Flock of seagulls. Interesting. This one, I think they go offensive line. I think they go, well, maybe they go Mesidor.
I don't know this is as much for the commission as it is for Baltimore.
14th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Olai Vavenga, Ioane.
Yeah, it was right the first time, offensive line, guard.
Penn State.
Trust yourself.
How about that pick?
Hey, man, we're going to Baltimore.
A superb Penn State Nittany Lion. Vavenga Ioane is going to the offensive line in Baltimore. They go ahead and bolster the best protection for Lamar, and this guy is going to have Derrick Henry running behind him.
Yeah, Tyler Linderbaum's gone. He's now a Raider, so they replace him with a guard who can do a lot of the things Linderbaum does, just a bigger, more powerful version. Reminded me of Brandon Scherf when he was coming out of college, just big and powerful. He is a tone setter. You want to watch guys get thrown to the ground, you're going to enjoy watching his tape. He does not stop, and once he gets his hands on you, it's not going to end well. Again, drive and finish. Look at the ability. He's always doing this, and it's game after game after game. One of the more consistent players in the entire class. You can move him. They use him out.
If you want to see a guy who drive blocks people till they finish, Blake Miller, when the right tackle, Blake Miller from Clemson, comes off the board, that dude's tape, the highlight reel I watched, the first 7 plays, I believe, pancake or multiple pancakes in the same play. That dude drives people into the ground every time. This is the spot where I see Mesidor going a lot, was to the Bucks. I I could see that. I could see Concepcion because they lost. Or Boston if they think he's more of a Mike Evans type. But Concepcion with the separation, quickness. Yeah, I mean, they're a team that needs both offense and defense, so it's hard to say. My brain has been polluted by too many Draftnik mock drafts. So I keep seeing Mesidor going there, but I'm like, you just lost Mike Evans. Might want to go Denzel Boston or Casey Concepcion if he's that guy for you guys. Makai Lemon's still on the board. I don't know how high they have him rated. So far, just Carnell Tate. And hang on one second. Dog's making some sound effects in the background. I don't know how highly we've got Makai Lemon rated. There's a lot of people with egg on their face right now because apparently Makai Lemon and Ruben Bain were supposed to be gone in the first 10 picks on a bunch of mock draft boards. Didn't see either of those. I didn't see Carnell Tate going to the Titans, but I did see Carnell Tate going in the top 7 or 8 picks. What do we got next? Ione was my first guess of the Ravens. I said, or maybe a Mesidor. They went with Ione. They went with offensive line. They went with guard. Who's a monster? Who deserves to be in the top 15? And we're at Buccaneer land now. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the pick is in. Jets are on the clock again. Quarterback's now gone. I got to go back and finish my draft up here. Get my draft board filled out here. What do we have? We're at the Rams. Just took Simpson. Just crazy. This is crazy. Okay. And the Ravens just took Ione. Like, look at the drop to the next guy. It's a good chunk. Look at that name right there at the top. Ruben Bain, Jermon McCoy, Makai Lemon. They're all still here. Gang's all here. Kenyon Sadiq is still there. So this is the thing that gets interesting is all these guys are sliding down. So here's the all look. All right. Hang on one second. I just want to check in with the channel to make sure I don't miss the draft. Okay, still on commercial. All right, perfect. So we are now 14 picks away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 picks away. And we have, who do we have on board here? Ruben Bain, a lot of people like. Jermon McCoy, a lot of people like. McKylum, and a lot of people like. I don't want any one of those three in the next pick. But a lot of people like those. Monroe Freeling, Caleb Lomu, couple offensive linemen. Dylan Thieneman, awesome safety. Kenyon Sadiq, beast, monster weapon, tight end. Kelder Falk Project, Peter Woods, down year this past year. Omar Cooper, awesome. Kind of reminds me of like a bigger, stronger Hines Ward. Cade McDonald, beast defensive tackle. Casey Concepcion, a lot of people like him. I'm concerned about his drops. Hakeem Mesidor, I love. Blake Miller, beast at right tackle if you're going to go right tackle. Colton Hood, we already got a corner, so I doubt we'll go there. Maximilian Ecker, that's another offensive tackle that's really well viewed. Kristen Miller's a beast at D tackle again, another corner. And Edge Zion Young, which had the DWI in December. So I'm not sure if the Chiefs go there, but they might. And then Denzel Boston. There's like 17 or 18 guys here that I could see them taking. Some I wouldn't love, but I'd be okay with. Some I would be ecstatic about. We're going to get one of them. All right. Buccaneers draft party's underway here. What's going on? I'm just going to go back here and use this monster delete thing as my placeholder, not the quarterback. Waiting for this to come up because I don't want to show a bunch of this game stuff. Will it be Bucks are on the board? Will it be weapon or defensive line? I'd say either Denzel Boston or they're talking a lot about the receiver stuff. I could see Denzel Boston, or I could see Akeem Ezra right here.
Mission just put $5 in the tip jar.
Fill in the blank. Do they go offensive line?
With the 15th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Ruben Bain Jr.
Ruben Bain, there he goes.
Linebacker, Miami.
For all you people who thought he was it,
Florida to Central Florida. What do you think?
I thought they might end up getting his teammate in Mesidor, but I.
You and a lot of other people, Daniel Jeremiah. A lot of people thought that. Okay. I wish him well. I want somebody else to take that chance. Just he's so against the odds. He's so against the odds with that arm length. People say, I don't care about a couple of... Well, you know what? Stats and history do care. If one player had done it, had gotten double-digit sacks, had gotten a Pro Bowl, had gotten some All-Pros, or an All-Pro, rather, I'd be, whatever, let's go. Somebody else has already done it. He's pushing uphill. He's got an uphill climb right here. Now, from all accounts, he's the guy to take it on. Apparently he's a beast. Apparently he does non-stop. Apparently he wants it as bad as anybody. Okay, now's your chance to show it. He's going to go down there. They got the kid they got a couple of years ago or a year ago from, I think from LSU. The defensive tackle that was like a clone of Aaron Donald. They got some good young defensive linemen down there. So we'll see what happens. But Ruben Bain, sir, he didn't even stop. He didn't even stop at the hat mirror thing. He just grabbed the hat and kept walking. He's pissed. Okay, but he's giving the big hug. So that's good. Giving the big hug to the commish. He's not happy about sitting there that long. It's pick 15, bro. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Hey, there's a smile. There we go. Be a little happy. You're in the NFL now. That's pretty cool. They're ecstatic. Good for them. All right. Back to Chiefs chat window. Lenny, I want to hear what you think about our next pick. What's it going to be? We're 14 picks away. Coach arrested for domestic battery. Chiefs defensive back coach. So I think that's part of maybe why they're like, you know what? We moved mountains with Dave Merritt as our DB coach. We made guys from 7th and 5th rounders into tradable commodities, into huge, deal-making players. We might not have Dave. We might not have Coach Merritt. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not egregious. Hopefully it's a misunderstanding. That would be the best situation. But who knows? Oh, he's got a face on right now. Let's see.
It's in the country. I'm sure.
Every step of the way, you've proven doubters wrong. What gives you the confidence that you can continue to do that at the NFL level?
Like my mentality, I'm telling you, I can do anything I put my mind to because it's my mindset. And I know when I get at this next level, it's on and popping.
We believe you. Thanks.
Thank you.
On and popping. He means business.
Yeah, he's pissed. No two ways about it. And that's okay. You're allowed to be angry. Everybody told you you're going to go in the first 5 picks, maybe the first 9. It's okay to be upset. Still went in the top half of the first round of the NFL draft. So take it with a little grain of salt. Prove everybody wrong. Feel free to go out there and show them. I'm sure there'll be some massive tackles that'll have an inclination to prove you wrong. So the battle's on. May the best man win. I don't hate the player. I just felt like he was more Mike Dana than he was Derek Thomas or picket end instead of a linebacker, a pass rushing end who's a star. I don't think he was that kind of guy. I think he's going to be a very good player. I think he's going to be a good run stuffer. Might get some tackles for loss in the backfield. Pick is already in for the Jets. Who do we have here? They took Ruben Bain. Do they give another weapon or they go offensive line? Oh. If I was the Jets, I would take Kenyon Sadiq. Just to mess with people, to give them another weapon. But they might go over.
16th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. The New York Jets select Kenyon Sadiq.
There you go, Joe.
Tight end, Oregon.
If I was a Jets, I would take what I just said.
I mean, this guy can go get it on the outside. You know, that 40 he ran at the Combine, DJ, it blew everybody away. One of the fastest tight ends that we've seen in history at the Combine. But he's not just a
really would have been the safe pick.
I was more impressed with what he did at the line of scrimmage.
You don't get the nickname Sadiq the Freak for being slow. He is a very twitched up, explosive athlete. How about my comparison, Jets fans? I don't know if they're going to like it or not, but he reminded me of Dustin Keller when I watched him. He was undersized, but was real physical and tough, and could absolutely run.
Just
Here he is after the catch.
Dude's a beast.
You better bring your legs when you go to
the dude's
tackle.
built like a muscled-up fullback.
Here he is again, showing you the ability, the athleticism,
athletic, fast, 4.3s. Ran in the 4.3s.
And you think about Garrett Wilson taking coverage away, he's going to have room to operate. Here he is showing you the ability to absorb contact against the
That's enough of that. So there you go. Jets have he stayed at home. He stayed at home today. Interesting. If I was his agent, I would have told him to go to the draft. You're going to get drafted, son. You're going to get drafted. To the Jets, Kenyon Sadiq. Wow. So they went David Bailey and Kenyon Sadiq. That's a nice pair right there. They're going to have some fun practicing against each other. Faux show. Lines are up. Lines are up.
Still to come.
They're going to take a minute to do all this stuff. Lines are up, so let's take a look at their needs. Offensive tackle, edge, guard, D-tackle, and safety. So, the next best safety on there is Dylan Thieneman. But if there's another run on tackles, they might not get one of the top few. So, are we feeling Freeling or are we feeling Lomu? What are we feeling, folks? Do they take a chance on developmental edge or do they take a Keem Mesidor? Interesting. I think they need tackle the most. I think it's Freeling for the Lions. I'm trying to get inside the head of Dan Campbell, but I can't because he's biting my kneecaps. I can't think straight. So we'll see what happens here. I want to see who else called Kenyon Sadiq to the Jets because Big Boy called it. The other Kelsey brother from another mother called it right here. Thunder Kelsey. Interesting. And I'm wondering when they're going to start getting outside of these. I mean, honestly, I like Blake Miller. That's just me. I just like a guy that pancakes everybody he can. But Freeling was with Georgia, bigger school, bigger rep right now. They could go D-tackle. They could put the man house, Caden McDonald, next to their edge rushers and go get them all day long. Let's keep their quarterback on his back all day. They could go a lot of ways. I'm gonna go. I think it's O-line. I think it's Freeling. If they go defense. If they go defense, for them, I would take Cade McDonald. Just a man mountain of a tackle. And just push that mess. Make Hutchinson's job that much easier. You back from commercial yet? Oh, still on commercial break. So these 8-minute draft rounds are not really going, or picks aren't going by as fast as I thought they would. They're just way behind now. It's like you shortened the time to select, but you just kept the same program. So you can, I don't know, it's weird. All right. What's everybody saying on X right now? That's what I'm curious about. Let's see. What did Chief Concern say? The boys over Chief Concerns. Everybody want to score points, so I'm here to shut it down.
Already have now, the defense. I truly believe defense wins championships. And let alone with the offense, we already have now. The defense, it just makes our job even easier. So really, just being able to step in and you see the impact, now that the league is such a passing league and, everybody wants to score points. So I'm here to shut it down. So I think that's the best move you can make.
I'd say he's confident. I like that in the corner. You want that. You want confidence. Chiefs Kingdom taking a photo with him. They seem pretty happy. Those look like legit smiles. Okay. All right. We're cheering for him. That's good. Nate Taylor, Oz case where the needs for my position, I really didn't expect it. My reaction at the time, all my emotions came up when I saw the Kansas City number come across my phone. That's cool. I wanted to go to the Chiefs. When I got the phone call, I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I truly believe defense wins championships is to be able to step in and make an impact. I think you will. I think you definitely step in and make an impact.
It up to get you. What did they tell you about why you were so important to them?
Sure, really just the way I play the game. This confidence they have in me. They weren't really on me too much in this process, but they said they just wanted to keep it quiet and make that sneak move, and they made the best move in the draft. So I'm excited.
You were once a little boy dreaming of this very night where you would become an NFL player. What would that little boy say now?
Man, don't stop now. Don't stop now. You got what you dreamed of, but, man, let's make a mark on this league.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's go back to the draft. What's going on? Oh, selection's in. What do we got?
I'd like to ask all of you to join me in cheering on Easton as he makes his wish come true. Take it away, Easton.
Cool. Has to say. Is it offensive line helping, or is it going to be defense? Ronald Freeling.
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, tackle, Clemson.
My favorite.
And it is my favorite. He was my next highest rated tackle. He was on the board. Someone who started 54 games at Clemson, over 3,700 snaps played, with a wrestling background, someone who is incredibly tough and can slide in at right tackle as they kick Penei Sewell over to left tackle. He played on the right side at Clemson. This feels like a Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes type player, and it's a definite position of need. The wrestling background, again, this is central casting for what the Lions look for in players. And how about the comparison there? It's going to be the guy that he's replacing, Taylor Decker.
Just on the opposite side.
Yeah, going to flip him over to the right side. He can cover up speed. I think his athleticism did surprise.
I'll show you. Never mind what they're showing you. I will show you. This dude, this is why he was my tackle that I wanted for us. Blake Miller, not K. Miller. Blake Miller highlights Clemson. Yes, sir. Watch this dude play football. Okay, play number 1. Pancake. Play number 2. He's over here. Pancake. Play number 3. Pancake immediately and then fall on your pancake. Press the pancake. Play number 4. Pancake on your back. Play number 5. Let me go to the other side. Pancake, toss pancake. Play number 6. No, not you. You. Oh, number 2 in the end zone. Pancake. Play number 7. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pancake. Get on the ground. Play number 8. I don't think he gets this guy. Yes, he does. Pancake. 8 in a row. Play number 9. Pancake. Dude, like every block. Play number 10. Toss pancake. Play number 11. This is why I wouldn't have minded taking this guy at 29. Oh my gosh, Lions, you got a good one. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't mean to say it's making me sad now. Gosh, son of a. For my money, the Lions is. Oh, is it Caleb Banks going to the Minnesota Vikings? Woo! Minnesota Vikings picked quick. Let's get in there. Okay. So let's get Pancake off the board. Damn it. Oh. Pancake. Oh, he's gone. And then Caleb Banks, who for Jason Dunn's money, he's the next Chris Jones. So if Jason's right, they got a heck of a pick. JD out there with his boys putting it together last night. Another good show. Caleb Banks goes to the Minnesota Vikings. The pick is in for the Carolina Panthers. Who's it going to be? Wow. That's earlier than I thought, for sure. But good for him. I mean, if he's Chris Jones-esque even, that's a great pick for them. He's home with the fam. He was not expecting to go round one. Panthers pick is in. And all kinds of needs. Tackle, safety, D-tackle, wide receiver, tight end. And offensive tackle and D-tackle this one off the board. Does it start a run? You got to go tackle. You got to go Monroe Freeling or Lomu for the young QB there. Bryce. Mr. Bryce. Commercial still. Interesting. So called Sadiq straight up. Said I would go Blake Miller. He's my favorite, but they'll probably go Monroe Freeling for the Lions. They went Blake Miller. Sons of bee stings. That dude's going to be. Him and Penei Sewell playing together. My. Oh, goodness. It's not going to be fun trying to rush Jared Goff for a little while. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they did a good job to protect their quarterback, that's for sure. Oh, it's Panthers then Cowboys again, huh? Interesting. Okay. Are we the only trade so far? I think. Let me see here. Let me go back here. I think that's it so far. Oh, the Cowboys traded up one with the Dolphins. That's right. Did I not pick those right? I don't think I flipped them. Nope. Cowboys. Okay, Dolphins had. I gave them the right pick, though. These are flipped 11 and 12, but, you know, same difference. Panthers. What did the Cowboys give up to go up one? I wonder. Let's see. Cowboys. Dolphins. Draft trade. See. Cowboys traded up one spot, 11th pick, and selected the Buckeyes. Caleb Downs. Miami Dolphins received the 12th pick and 2 5th-round selections, 177 and 180. We gave up a 3rd and a 5th, but we went up to the top 6. So they only went one spot. We went up 3. Like I said, into the top 6. That makes the difference. A little more costly. I don't think we had to do it. If that's his Brett gotta reach Veach move of the draft, I'm thrilled, because normally it's a little bit later when there's still some meat on the bone, and he goes up, wastes a pick to go get somebody like Wanya Morris. I'm like, why? Why are we doing that? Chief concerns. My buddy who's a Rams fan, I'm so F-word pissed off right now. I just threw my remote so hard I can't even imagine. I feel better. That's like, wow. Ty Simpson at 13 is shocking. Bain going at 15, not shocking, not surprising. Unexpected a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. They said they wanted to keep it quiet and make that sneak move, delaying on what the Chiefs told them. That's awesome. I love it. That's old school. That's old school draft school right there. Chiefs were traded up to make sure.
And with Mansour Delane.
Let's hear it. Ball.
Kansas City wasn't waiting around. They trade with Cleveland to get to the 6th pick to take the number 1 corner off the board. And with Mansour Delane from LSU, tackling is not an option. He's excellent at it. He's also sticky in coverage, no matter who he's guarding right here. Like you watch him right here, like he's going to stay right on that upfield shoulder and defend one pass after another. You lose some great corners in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Mansour Delane is going to help you forget about some of those players. Like, it doesn't matter what style you want to play. Like, here he comes. Interception right there. Zone eyes. All right, picks it off. Right now, Spags is smiling for the first time in months.
Yeah.
But you watch him just sit there and press corner. And just basically mimic everything that a receiver does. With proper technique. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
He's just going to finish plays. Mansour Delane was by far the best corner in this draft. And Kansas City knew. They lost 3 good ones.
I agree.
Through free agency. But they've helped replace him right now. He is, you watch this right here, one play after another. Great season with the LSU Tigers. Mansour Delane, get to know the name. He's going to be starting for the Chiefs this coming fall.
See, when I first watched Cissé's tape, I liked it. I liked different guys. I like Cook. I watched Delane's tape. I go, that's the number one cornerback. Said it on this show. Felt like he was going to be an option for us at 9 because I thought all the Ohio State guys would be gone. When we traded up, I thought maybe it was to get Styles because he was definitely going to be gone before us. We grabbed Delane anyway, which I think we could have got at 9, maybe. But maybe there were murmurs. Maybe the Cowboys, maybe the Browns, maybe somebody else was thinking about it. Ultimately, the Browns trade back with us. We get Mansour Delane. I'm happy. We didn't give away our first-round pick at 29.
Kansas City wasn't waiting around.
Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Pick number 20 is in. Oh, Mekhi Lemon to the Eagles, huh? To the Eagles? So, there's Monroe Freeling. Like I said, Monroe Freeling to the Panthers. Protect Bryce. Called that one. The Eagles, Mekhi Lemon, I didn't even get a chance to think about that one. Not shocking. He looks like he's about as pissed as Bane was about getting picked when he got picked. I'm like, come on, dude. It's like you're in the NFL now. Be happy, okay? Monroe Freeling, that made too much sense. The Cowboys traded with the Eagles. Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's see here first. Let's go see what's going on. Interesting. Okay. There goes Mekhi Lemon to the Philadelphia Eagles, who keep adding receivers like they're getting rid of A.J. Brown. If A.J. Brown ends up in Kansas City, how do you feel? Will you wish we had Mekhi Lemon instead? I won't. I wish the kid well, but I would rather have A.J. Brown. I don't know what's happening. George Pickens might get traded. All kinds of talk going around. What do we got here? What do we have next? Next up, is Mekhi Lemon still doing his thing? I hope so, because I can figure out this trade real fast. You still talking to you, son? Oh, for the NFL site, this reloads really slowly. Getting his hat. You should be happy, dude. You're going to a team that won the Super Bowl recently. He's all pissed. Pick number 20. Still the richest man in your family. Pretty good deal. Let's see. Cowboys and Eagles trade now. Wow. Eagles and Cowboys trading in the draft. Who knew? We got that one already. No. Still not up there yet. Let's keep refreshing that and see what happens. Here we go. We get it? There we go. Okay. No, that's 2021. That's a long time ago. So there's history of them trading, interestingly enough. 2 minutes ago. Okay, close that. That's not what I want. I don't want Facebook stuff. I want to just see an actual stat trade tracker. Let's go. Okay. Cowboys and Dolphins have to fix that trade after. Pre-draft trades. Got that one already. They still don't have the Cowboy Eagle trade up yet. That's just too new, I guess. So have to wait on showing that. Caden Proctor and 2 other picks. 2 5th rounders. Okay, what did we do? What did we do here, Cowboys? Come on. They're still on Mackay, so let's go. See if we can get this here. Boop, boop. Okay, 4 minutes ago. Here we go. Okay, Eagles trading the 23rd pick and 2 4th-round picks. Woof. Wow. To acquire Dallas's 20th pick. So Dallas took him to the woodshed a little bit. 2 4th-rounders and the 20th to move up 3 spots. Boom. They got all that juice. Let's see here. Does it say what number the picks are? Let's see if I can figure it out real quick. Okay, proposed trade. Cowboys and Eagles. Eagles. Dude. Trade this one and this one. And this one and this one, I believe. Ouch. 68 or 68 a 3rd rounder. Might be these two. I'm not sure. Proposed trade. Confirm it. Oh, won't let me do it? I'm both teams. How you not let me do it? Proposed trade. Let's see. Eagles propose the trade. Next. To the Cowboys. Confirm. We'll give you this. And this. Nope. I'll give you this. And these two? No, these two. That's 2. It's got to be down here. These 2. There we go. For this. Is that right? 114 and 137. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I think so. Propose the trade. Confirm the trade. Done. Okay. Eagles take Mackay Lemon. Steelers take who? Who are the Steelers taking? Pick is in. It's the Steelers. Do they want a weapon? Do they go Omar Cooper? How's their O-line looking? Getting kind of old? Long in the tooth. D-tackle's getting old. Colton Hood's still there. I like Colton Hood too. Man. I'm at a loss. I'm just going to guess. They don't know who their quarterback's going to be. Man. It says quarterback, offensive guard, linebacker, wide receiver, safety. I mean, Dylan Thieneman's the guy at safety. And Cooper DeJean proved a white boy playing safety could be pretty damn sweet. Plays some corner too. I mean, Denzel Boston. They lost George Pickens. Denzel Boston would just make sense. Right there to fill in that big receiver spot. They got Metcalf. I don't know how long that's going to last, though. He's been a bit of a head case. Oh, here we go.
Flag football athletes. Jerome.
Jerome Bettis.
The Jerome Bettis Leadership Award recognizes high school football players who demonstrate leadership, character, and service, both on and off the field. Congratulations to each of you. We wish all of you the best as you continue your football journeys. The last time I introduced the Steelers' first-round pick, I was fortunate to introduce T.J. Watt. And with the 21st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Max Ihanachor, tackle, Arizona State.
Good job. There you go. They're happy. Well, the way you teed that up, I thought they were going to go D-line, but that makes much more sense. Good night, sweetie. Come here.
Love you.
Love you too. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Have fun.
I will. Thanks. Sweet dreams. I'll take you to school tomorrow. So that was a good pick. Whoever the quarterback's going to be, they need protection. And that guy, where is that guy? I didn't pick him by accident somewhere, did I? I gotta start this whole thing over again. Oh, they got him way down here at 29. Okay. Go get him, Max. This guy's a beast. A lot of people think he's one of the best tackles in this draft. I had Blake Miller up there. And Ione as the guard. Those are the two meanest, nastiest guys. I like the way they play. But a lot of people got Notcher, old Max chugging down the field, number 77. He's 58 on this play. Let's see. Looks like he is 58. Maybe I looked at the wrong guy. Yeah. Get him out. Get him out. I think he's kind of newish to football is what the whole story was. And he's just beast, and he's got really thick legs. Really strong kid. He's happy. All line of D linemen always got to be happy to go to Pittsburgh. They're going to be loved there like not too many other places. They really love their trench guys. All right. So now we're chugging right along. The Chargers pick is in, and the Cowboys are on the clock. The Chargers pick is in. Guard, edge, D tackle, safety, corner. Wouldn't it just shock the world if they went Colton Hood right here? Got him way down here on this PFF rankings. But not coming off an injury, he's the best corner, I think, on the board. Jermod McCoy, a lot of people love him, but coming off an ACL, first round, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Chargers pick is in. They seem excited. I'm so glad they didn't get Kenyon Sadiq. Oh, I just hope that that he doesn't get ruined in New York. Franchises that are trying to put things back together, it's not usually a great thing. Chargers, they got some sweet uniforms though. The Chargers, I'll give them that. Sons of bee stings. They could go Dylan Tieneman. They need safety help, but Colton Hood right there, I think it'd be too much to pass up. They could go edge. This one's got Keldrick Falk above Akeem Mesidor. Again, it's the age thing because Keldrick Falk is 20, but production-wise, he's got nothing on Mesidor. I want guys that actually have played at that level and can really do it in college, because you don't generally come to the pros and be better than you were in college. That's not usually how it works. Who's it going to be? They go with need or they go against need? If they don't take Hood right here, Cowboys probably will. They could take Cade McDonald. Harbaugh is about the trenches too. Loma was still there too, right? They did say they need guard as well. Let's see. Come on, get back there. Get back there. Get back there. Hurry up. Akeem Mesidor.
He was an outstanding player.
Trenches. Let's go.
For the Hurricanes. But one of the questions was,
glad he went before Keldrick Falk.
25 years old. Think about this. He's going to who's 23 years old. Tui's going to be up for a contract extension already. So he's very mature. But this guy plays. I watched him. I wrote down Werewolf.
That's a beast, man.
This guy plays with unbelievable passion and energy on the edge, inside as well. And the Chargers like to move their guys around.
Mom's raised him right.
He got big money off in free agency. Mac is a little bit older, 35 years old.
This guy's going to be a pain in our butt this year. Hey, Simmons, and whoever we put on the right side, better be ready. So he's going to be a pain in the butt.
The interior rush, they'll use him in this capacity with the Chargers. Tuli does.
All right. So there goes my buddy Hakeem, gone at 22. Kind of surprised he lasted that long. Let's see. Any more trades going on? Cowboys are on the clock, so good for him. Congratulations, dude. Lean, mean fight machine. Played inside, played outside, didn't care. He's 24, people. I started playing football when I was 22. I played for 10 years. Okay? And I only stopped because I wasn't making money. I need to get on with my life. This guy's going to be making bread. Cash money. That's a good pick.
making them meet
That's
on
a good
your
pick.
time.
Good for them. Okay. Back to the Cowboys. Colton Hood. Could be. I think it'll be Colton Hood. I think that's who the Cowboys are looking at. They gotta be. If they go Jermod McCoy, I'm like, okay. That'd be kind of a Cowboy thing to do, though. Go for the guy was better a year ago, but is injured. Yeah, I think Colton Hood's the way to go. He's got a clean rep. People like him a lot. No injury history. Excellent corner. Item number 2 behind Delane. Because I'm going on last year, not 2 years ago. Not what if, but actual production last season. See how this goes. Let's go back to X and see what people are saying. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Their left tackle is dealing with a setback. That makes sense. Then they're going with Max. Chargers taking Akeem Mesidor. We knew that one. Additions the Eagles have made in the 4th edition in a little over a month. Mekhi Lemon, Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore, and Dontavian Wicks. Wicks and Moore, and yeah, they're doing a lot. AJ Brown trade remains likely after June 1st. So I'm telling you guys, whatever happens in the draft, remember, there's UDFAs after the draft where young guys are going to get signed that didn't get drafted. Then there's going to be another round of free agency. Then there's going to be cut downs again. And even before that, after June 1st, there's going to be guys like AJ Brown, like Chris Jones, if he doesn't take some kind of deal adjustment, because he's not going to get $44 million to play this season. That's too much. It's just too much of the cap. They need room. We could see that happen. I don't want to see that happen. I'd love to see Chris retire a Chief, but he's got to adjust his contract or it's not going to work out. But AJ Brown could move after June 1st. And why would they wait till June 1st? Well, let's go over the cap and show you. Let me see the Eagles, please. Because right now, calculator, AJ Brown. Okay. If you cut him pre-June 6th, June 1st, it's a 76 million in dead money, 53 million in cap savings. What the heck is going on there? Let's see. Trade pre-June 1st. Trade post-June 1st. So, okay, that was his whole contract. So trade post-June 1st. It's still $16.5 million in dead money, but they save $7 million. If they cut him post-June 1st, which they won't, that's just crazy money they're losing. Trade pre-June 1st, again, crazy money. Cut pre-June 1st, crazier money. Yeah, trading post-June 1st, they lose 16 and change million, and they save 7 million. So still a sucky situation, but they're still, they got to do what they got to do to make their team better, right? And if he doesn't want to be there, you should let him go. It's not going to be helping you if he's not happy. Pick is in for the Cowboys. Cowboys took Caleb Downs. If they go secondary again, though, Colton Hood, I mean, that would be a nice setup for their secondary going forward, but do they want a weapon? Do you grab Denzel Boston and let Pickens' contract run out after this season and just say sayonara? Oh, no. Not my boy. Oh, Malachi Lawrence. Oh, that's a great, sneaky, good pick. Oh, my gosh. This dude. Everybody projecting this guy and that guy. Oh, Calvert Falconer. This dude, you watch his tape, this guy was the closest thing to Jadeveon Clowney. This dude is sick. The speed, the strength. If he was at a bigger school, he would have been a top 10 projection. Look at this guy. Look at the speed. Just clawing, trying to hit the quarterback the whole time. Oh my gosh. He closes the gap so fast when he gets on you. Like, just, dude. Jumping out of the building. 10-10 and 40-inch vertical with that length. Oof. That's a great get for the Cowboys. Damn it. That's a guy. Yeah, I wanted him at 40. He's gone at 23. Good luck with that, Thunder. Oh, yeah. He'll be there. Sure, he'll be there. That's what all the pundits told me. He's not going to go first round. So I think he might. Oh, man. This is not going according to plan. He's that picks. That was the guy I was hoping was going to be there, at least in the second round. Dang it. Man. Oof. Oof. Some dreams are getting made tonight. Some guys are pissed because they're getting picked later than they thought. That's craziness. Just be thrilled with where you're going, bro. Just trust the Lord. You're going to the right spot. Malachi Lawrence ahead of Gabe Jacobs, TJ Parker, Kelder Falk, all guys that have to prove it still. Zion Young is the one out of that group he's got off the field stuff. That's the only thing. The rest of it, he plays great. So there goes Malachi Lawrence. Dang it. That's a great get for the Cowboys. Man, son of a bee sting. Now that you've gone offensive line, now, if they take Colton Hood right here, you know they were going to take Monsieur Delane. But they liked both guys, the Browns. If they want to help their quarterback, I would take Denzel Boston. I know I've been protecting him for a minute, but I would take the weapon. I don't trust Conception's hands enough. Omar Cooper would be great too, but I just have Denzel Boston higher rated. He's just a big, nasty target. Big boy. What do we got here? 10-21. We're pick 24, folks. We're getting close to pick number 2 for the Chiefs on the night. If we don't trade up again. Jeez Louise. My heart. What do you think happens? Do we trade up and we don't have another pick till round 5? Because right now we've got, let's see here. We've got number 29, number 40, number 109, 69, 179, 176, and 210. So we go from number 40, we got to wait 69 picks. That's rough. That's rough territory. Don't be surprised if next year's Rams pick in round 3 makes a play into this draft to move us up somewhere. Wouldn't be shocked at all. But that 70-something pick, that being gone, hurts us. And the one in the 140s. Yeah. So there's a gap now. Draft results. But we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picks total. I would like to see us have 8 or 9 by the end of it, but 7. I mean, are we going to really have 7 starters? No. Not in this draft. So based on who's left, this is where it gets interesting. Let me see here. Wow, they don't even have him rated that high. Where is he rated? They have Anthony Hill way down here at 52. That's not a good ranking system. I do like Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. I just like Anthony Hill better. Different style. They're both very good. They're different style of linebackers. We could go Zion Young if they feel good about his off the field. I don't know if they do. I'd love for him to still be there. If Denzel Boston's still there at 29, that'd be awesome. Really hard to say. New post from Adam Schefter. Let's go, Malachi Lawrence. Dude, well done. Dude's a beast. Last time they swapped picks, the Philly landed Devonta Smith and Dallas got Micah Parsons. So far, it's playing out better for Devonta Smith and the Eagles because Micah Parsons played well for the Cowboys, but he's not even a Cowboy anymore. So, interesting. They swapped again this year. Once again, Philly gets wide receiver. And Dallas takes a pass rusher. History repeating itself. Let's see here. Anybody seeing anything new besides Shefty and the boys? Let's see here. Go back. They got to be back from commercial now. There you go. Concepcion. Going to the Browns. Oh, I feel bad for the kid. Dude. Casey. He's not thrilled. I don't think he wanted to go to Cleveland. He's happy to go pro, but I don't think he wanted to go to Cleveland. That's what I was worried about, was the drops. That's all. Explosive kid. Good separation. Got to hang on to the ball. We had too many drops last year. Bringing another guy in that drops the ball. Let him go. It's like a speedboat with a bunch of canoes trying to catch up to him, says Daniel Jeremiah. It's funny. Oof. Speed. Kills. Could be good for the Browns if you can correct those bad hands. Correct the drops, and it'll be a really good addition for them. So congratulations to the Browns and to that young man. Casey Concepcion. I thought they'd go wide receiver. I thought they might go bigger. I'm glad Denzel Boston's still on the board. So he goes to the Browns, and that means the Bears are on the board if they haven't already picked. They probably have already picked. On the clock, it says. Quinshon Judkins' leg can be healed up. He had a setback in his healing process, which is not good. The Bear fans are getting stupid. Okay, we know. We get it. The Bears are on deck. Their needs are D-tackle, edge, safety, center, wide receiver. Excuse me. Getting tired already. I'm going to wait till our pick and I'm going to go to bed. Interesting. We still have wide receiver way over here, which is interesting to me. Edge we definitely need. Corner could be moved back down here now. Offensive tackle shouldn't be on that list. Tight end shouldn't be on that list. It should be way back here. Like wide receiver, edge, and secondary was our main three, not in that order. The Bears, I could see them going offensive line. I could see them going Caleb Lomu. Or Cade McDonald. Caleb Lomu if they go O-line, or Cade McDonald if they go D-line, D-tackle. Which is one of their needs for sure. I don't have Peter Woods this highly ranked. I don't know why PFF has got that from 2 years ago, I guess. But I don't have him highly ranked like that at all. Nobody drafted cornerback. Did Veach get fleeced? I don't think so. I think does this mean they're signing Cam Jordan? I kind of hope we do sign Cam Jordan, but there are also edges on this roster, on this list still that I like. Let's look at that really quick first. We got today and tomorrow picks still. Projection-wise, Falk and Parker could be beasts. They got good size, length, speed. They're young. Falk's got to produce more, though. It's also Auburn, though. Auburn's historically just underproduced guys and underdeveloped guys, and they get the pros. They play better. Zion Young is the best edge available right now. He's got some off-the-field stuff, so I'm not sure about that. I like Danny Dennis Sutton a lot better than some people do. I think he's really good. Cassius Howell statistically was right there with Ruben Bain. I think he had more sacks this year than he did. He's the other short arm guy, but he's more of his play style is more like David Bailey, more of an explosive guy. Zion Young's the most well-rounded edge rusher though right now. As far as corner goes, I had Monster Delane and Colton Hood as my top two corners. And I had Delane first and then Colton Hood. And I think maybe some people had Delane on a tier of his own. And once he was gone, people are just like backing off a little bit. They did take Caleb Downs, the safety. He's off the board to the Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, it depends on who we get at edge or linebacker. The linebackers that I like are, a lot of people like CJ Allen. He's coming back from an injury, though. Rodriguez was a stud. And Anthony Hill. Jeremiah Trotter's son. So you know Andy's going to know that kid too. So I would not be surprised if one of these three linebackers right here ends up on the Chiefs. I know they've talked about CJ Allen. They've also talked about Jake Golday. I'm being biased. I like Anthony Hill the best of these three. But Andy knows this guy's family. Rodriguez was a stud, and Patrick's a Texas Tech Red Raider. So who knows what he's saying at the worm right now. Okay, Bears pick is in. And with the 25th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select. They don't even have tackle on this list. I mean, would you not take Cade McDonald if D tackle's your biggest need? They're all cheering. Still yapping over there. Gosh. Can you get in the room, boys? Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and mute that for a second. We'll get my big old face in front of their faces so I don't get copyright stricken. I don't need to see the shirtless Bear fans. It's not that kind of channel. A little more beer because our pick's coming up soon. Got to finish this beer before. Here comes the commissioner. All right, let's go see what the old man's got to say. What do you got, commish?
With the 20...
Jason Ryan Lovett, my Bears friends out there in the world, good luck.
In the 2026 NFL
Say
Draft,
Cade McDonald, say it.
the Chicago Bears
Big beast.
Dylan Thieneman.
Dylan Thieneman.
Safety.
Safety.
Oregon.
Speed burner.
So the guy that everybody said was going to wind up in Minnesota is coming to the NFC North, but just the Chicago
Right side of the ball, totally different cat. He's got shades on. Okay.
It's a really good player who
Oh
you
my
have to go
gosh,
back
Joe
and
Cool.
watch him at
Let's
Purdue,
go, buddy.
along with what you saw at Oregon, to see his complete skill set
Two
and
words
everything
ball.
he's capable of
This
doing.
kid
The Oregon
gets the
smart,
ball.
they play great defense,
Correct.
they utilize it closer to the ball.
So,
But I actually
yeah.
like Tate better when you go back and
Detroit.
watch him at Purdue, where they utilize him
Packers.
more as that center fielder,
Vikings.
where you could see him range
Careful
and make
throwing the
plays
ball
on the ball,
this
have a
kid.
lot more production from there. Watch the sideline range.
Look at this.
how quick
Look
he
at
is.
the range.
Everybody that sees it jumps it and goes and makes a play on the ball to get a foot down. Here he is, somebody being a little more underneath. That's a huge play. Joe Klatt, that was Penn State, game winner. And here he is covered in the slot. A lot of teams feel like he can hold up as a nickel. All these good defenses have these bigger nickels. You feel like he might be able to fill that role. And then in run support, he takes excellent angles as well.
So,
I'll be curious with the Bears, Joel. How do they deploy him? Is it going to be high? Are they going to use him in the nickel?
Get your Bears logo
He
on.
was terrific at Purdue. Actually played for an old teammate of mine, Ryan Walters, who loved that man
Miami
free,
Vice look
post
going.
safety way back deep, and he played that beautifully. When he went to Oregon, they loved how smart he was. Tasha LaBoy and Dan Lanning thought, hey, we can mimic
I
what
wouldn't be
Ohio
surprised if the
State
Chiefs
did
were
with
hoping he was
Caleb
going to slide
Downs.
and be there.
Put him
Dan Sorensen
underneath and run a similar
2.0.
structure of defense. That's what he did
He's
last
gone.
year with Oregon. Very smart, great
We'll take those
instincts,
wheels
good
to Chicago.
tackler. He's the type of guy that I think can do a lot of.
Let's mute that. Let's watch his big hug, and then we'll move on from this. Good for you, Dylan. He's like the same size as Ty Simpson. So, not terrible for a safety, but kind of small for a quarterback. All right, good job, kid. The Bears got a safety. They got a good one. He's got wheels to burn. Okay, now here comes one of our nemesis, the Buffalo Bills. Alan Pietraszewski, I know you're out there. He's actually filming a commercial in LA right now, I think. My buddy Alan, fellow actor. Channel it to me, buddy. Who are the Bills going to take? Do not. I don't even want to say his name. Do not take guy whose initials are Delta Bravo. No DB. Take a DB. They might take. This is where you might see one of the corners from Tennessee come off the board because they need secondary help for sure. They only have safety listed here. They need corners too. And they need linebackers. Oh, wow. This could be... They need edge help. Just don't do that wide receiver thing that I think you're going to do just to screw with me. Don't do it. Okay, there's Tiananmen's face up on the board for everyone to see. Let's hear what he has to say.
To you about your journey to becoming a first-round draft pick.
Never knew what kind of path I was going to take. I mean, started at Purdue, ended at Oregon, but just extremely thankful to everyone that's been with me throughout the way and the journey I've gone on.
You grew up idolizing a safety and studying him a ton that people here know well in Troy Polamalu. What traits do you bring to the table that can make you the next best one for the Bears?
Reminds me of somebody.
I think I'm very versatile. I'm able to use my speed and play recognition to play fast and play aggressive.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, kid. Good job. Okay, make sure the teams that are on the board are still on the board. They moved along somewhere. Okay, the Texans are on the board. Oh, what? We're back here. What happened? What did I miss? What happened? Who's where now? Let's move that back there. What did I miss here? Oh, the Texans traded up the Bills? Is that what happened? Yes, the Texans traded up with the Bills, and the Dolphins traded up with the 49ers. Wow. Okay, so the Bills are not on the board. It's already telling us who the Texans took. Interesting. They're not showing us on the show, but it already announced that they took Keelan Rutledge, the guard out of Georgia Tech. Okay. Interesting. So we got to do a trade. You can see how the trade worked. Can't keep up with this stuff. It's crazy. I'll fix those trades after. Now he's telling it.
NFL Draft. The Houston Texans select
Keelan Rutledge,
guard, Georgia Tech.
Called it.
One of my favorite players. I got asked by a lot of folks who my favorite player was in the draft, and this was my answer, CD. So we're singing the same song here.
I would have suggested O-line. I would have thought they would have gone tackle, but I guess if you need a guard, they got to protect their quarterback. Okay, and the Dolphins traded up. So who the Dolphins taking?
Down the field, we're not stopping until you're on your back, and that's what he does.
They already took tackle.
Every single time.
Is this where they come back and take the wide receiver?
You want to set a tone with your offensive line, this guy is going to be very popular with his
Man,
running
we're getting
backs
close. We're so close. We're 1, 2, 3. We have 3 more picks before we select. And Omar Cooper Jr. and Denzel Boston are both there. So the linebackers are like.
The Niners, as we look over windshield, the guys are also looking in the mirror at their new list.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Draft just got icky sticky right at the end of the first round. Who's it going to be, Dolphins? Who's it going to be? Okay, let me see if I can find out who this trade is now. Okay. All right. Come on now. Let's get rid of that then. It's not going to work. Okay. Texans traded with the Bills, right? Texans trade with the Bills. There we go. Buffalo's got it up on their page already. I guess it was there too. First and third to Houston for their number 28, number 69, and number 167. So 26 and 91 for 28, 69, 167. Propose a trade. Bills, Texans, 26 and 91, right? Is that correct? It seems like a lot. Yeah, first and third. Okay. First, 28, 69 to 167. It doesn't sound as great as it could. That's it? That's not a great trade. Ooh, anything else there? Billies? Wow. And they're making it like they didn't get enough? It's not even let me do that one. Wow. Try that again. Let's go Texans. You proposed the trade to the Bills. You're going to offer 28th, 69, 167. Yeah. For 26 and 91. The Bills will say yes. Because they're getting the better end of the deal, I guess. Okay. And they took. Where is he? They took guard. Super Santos they took. My brain's broken. Keelan Rutledge. Dolphins pick isn't allowed yet. Yeah, a lot of people had him ranked higher than people thought. And now this 49ers pick trade has happened here for the Dolphins.
First draft here in Pittsburgh.
49ers trade with Dolphins, right? See if that Miami pick is up yet.
Moved up from 30 to make this choice.
49ers trade with the Dolphins. 27 to Miami for the 30th and 94th and 130th. Okay, that's nice. That's more like it. Let's see. What do you got?
With the 27th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Chris Johnson, defensive back, San Diego State.
Above Colton Hood. Interesting. Okay. So there you go. Here come your DBs.
Defense.
Here come your DBs.
Take Chris Johnson out of San Diego.
I'm surprised that the Bills take Colton Hood now. I thought they'd take a weapon for him. I'm glad they didn't, because I thought they would have been a Boston.
He's played in this league and how instinctive he was in his prime. You see a lot of similarities there with Chris Johnson. The ball skills are excellent. He can find and play the football, and he's not a knock-it-away corner. He's someone who's going to catch it and take it the other way.
Good length, too.
Pick six.
He's more of a Jalen Watson
type. Off the Cal Bears, sorry, Mike Silver. Physical presence when he's coming up, tackle. They're going to love that in that defense. Coach Hafley's going to appreciate it. This senior bowl where we were there, thought it was a little bit up and down CD, but he was very competitive. The thing for me, when you saw the combine, he ran faster than people expected.
Good pick.
Just seeing the guy in shorts.
Good players getting moved around. Okay, propose a trade. Dolphins proposing the trade to the 49ers. And the 49ers gave up 27, just 27, for, let's see here, 30, 94, and 130. 94 and 130. Boop. Of course they're going to take that. That's a great trade for them. And the Dolphins take Chris Johnson, who's way down there on this one. I don't think he's that low. I think he'd be way up here. I like Pons, but Pons is too small. Some of the guys. Bill's pick is in, I think. Oh no, the Bills traded with the Patriots. Patriots will pick it as they're on the clock.
What happened to the party line, Rich?
Who are the Patriots taking? Who are you moving up to get, you douchebag? Don't do it to us. Don't do it, Mike. Who's Mike trading up to take? Is he going, go corner, go corner, go corner. I mean, I would love either Cooper or Boston. I think it's Boston Chris Sims sold me on Denzel Boston just because of the size and everything. Cooper Jr., though, I mean, hands galore, run after the catch, block like a beast. Remind me of Hines Ward. But does he? I don't think he has as much juice as Denzel. Let's see if they go corner, if they go Colton Hood for the Patriots here. What you doing, boys? Oh, it's making me wait for sure. Caleb Loman, protect the quarterback. They got their right tackle. They got their right tackle. So now I got to do a Bills trade. Jeez Louise. Can we hopping all over the board here? Let's see. Go back one. Bills is already in there. Patriots. Is that twice the Bills traded back? They're going to have lots of picks. No. What? Top wide receiver target goes off the board. Oh, they're thinking that that's why? I don't think KC Concepcion going off the board is why the Bills traded back, but I could be wrong. Let's see here. No, go forward. Patriots trade with the Bills. Come on. Give me the new trade, not the old trade. 28th overall pick, the Patriots, and they pick up the 31st and 125th. Yeah, the Bills are doing what I wanted to chase. It's a proposed trade. Come on. This thing's slow. Patriots are going to propose the trade to the Bills. Division rivals. They're going to give up 31 and 125. Okay. 31 at 125, 28. Propose. You got what you wanted. Confirm. Oh, what was that? That was weird. And then the Patriots took Caleb Lomu. Ball. He should be up here. Yep. Well, he fell a lot. Surprised. Come on, do it. There you go. Chiefs are on the board. Are we going wide receiver? What are we doing? We're doing David Boston. We doing this? David Boston, Omar Cooper Jr. Do they feel good about his off the field stuff and they go with Zion Young? I don't know. I'd love to see a weapon for Patrick. I'd love to see Denzel Boston right here. And then we could watch some Denzel Boston tape. I don't know. Man. It's hard to say. What do you think of the chat, guys? Again, to the Haley go home. You only got fleeced for the picks for corner if nobody else had monster going that high. I think the problem is he was in a tier of his own. When you watch his play, he's so.
It is not the man who commands the field beneath the stadium lights who deserves.
We'll see when we see him in camp, when we see him in games in preseason. We'll get to see firsthand if it was a reach or not. If he goes out there and he's playing like L'Jarius Sneed at the height of his powers, it's a great pick. It's a great pick. I think he's got potential to be, I want to say better, as good or better than Trent McDuffie. And if he does that in the first year or two, excellent pick. Definitely a position of need. I feel a lot better with him and Noel Williams and Christian Fulton as our top three. I feel a lot better right away. Chloe Gilman's already there at safety. Maybe Chamari Connors will be another safety, or Hicks might step up this year. We'll see. We might get a safety in this draft. We'll see. Right now we have 7 picks instead of 9. So don't love that we gave up so many picks. I'm glad we didn't give up our other first and we didn't give up our second rounder. So that's huge. We're on the board. Is pick in? Are they showing the pick on the NFL Network? They're not showing it yet. They must have slipped up that other time. Jets are on the clock. I'm watching that like a hawk. You going to show that cheese pick before they call it? Not yet. That freaked me out because I refreshed it and it showed me Jeremiah Love with a red symbol. I was like, "Oh wait, what? How do we get?" I'm probably the only person in Chiefs Kingdom who wouldn't have minded if we took Jeremiah Love in the first round, even with Kenneth Walker, but we did not, obviously. Okay, the pick is in.
There have been a ton of trades in the last 20 minutes, including the Jets.
Well, the Jets
moving
just moved
back into the first round, using the first pick of tomorrow night's draft.
The Jets moved back into the first round
back in
to select. If I'm the Jets,
just traded out of the first round.
Carson Beck.
Move back. And the Niners
If I'm the Jets, I'm taking Carson Beck right here.
traded down, so Miami could take Chris Johnson.
The other quarterback
and then
in
you're
the
traded
national
out
championship
from 30
with 3 years of starting experience.
The Jets are moving
Going back up to take Carson Beck and making everybody freak out and wonder what the heck's going on.
The Chiefs is coming out.
Is it going to be Denzel Boston? Please.
The pick held by the Rams.
Let me mute this for a second so I don't get copyright stricken. Oh, I'd love this to be Denzel Boston or Omar Cooper Jr. Either one.
Second pick of the night to go with Mansour.
Patrick
Delay.
another
With the
weapon.
29th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Peter Woods,
Oh my
defensive
God,
tackle,
no.
Clemson.
Oh my God, no. Okay.
This is a team in Kansas City last year defensively that was not good on third down. They were 29th in the league. They were going to get a corner to replace some of the guys they lost, including McDuffie.
Well, that ruined my
with
night.
their first pick in Delane. Now they come back with Woods trying to get
Good luck,
some
Peter. I hope you're great. I hope you play like you did 2 years ago.
So long as Chris Jones
Not
is
like
out
you
there
did
on
last
the
year.
field for that front. The quickness is what you're buying here. Some of the comparisons were to Byron Murphy. I think Byron Murphy's a little stronger, a little stouter. But the similarity in that quickness, their ability to get up the field, he's got tons of range. You saw a little bit better version of him at 24 than you saw in 25. This is stuff you want to see more. He's got it to be able to stack and shed. Just want to see him be a little more consistent.
I want to see him put
playing with
people on
that
the
type
ground
of
by
violence.
himself
But
and a friend.
the pass rush to do it, to get up the field, that's what you're buying also with the run defense. Run defense is going to be about penetration, but this is the athlete. You got to carries along, put it on offense and get him a rock, dabble, having some fun with him. And you knew he was confident he was going to score because there's predetermined celebrations there.
Well, there's your answer to if we signed for Hunter. We want have Peter Woods. Everybody else go white and wear blackish green.
Overall, Joe, when you look at this,
Maybe he thought he was going to
DJ
do this.
made the point about Chris Jones and helping him out. Their other defensive tackles have kind of moved on out of the way.
I don't know.
Early in his career, his job, take care of Chris Jones.
Okay,
Later
let's
on,
go.
you might be able to get your own, but right now, take on some people, take on some blockers, and give
6'2"
Chris
and a half,
Jones
under
space.
300
What I loved
pounds.
about him is that he played with tremendous effort
Do they see him
in
playing
both
at
the
the end
pass game
or something?
and against.
Are they figuring he's going to play end or he's going to be a light tackle? I'm not sure. This has me not understanding now. Let's see. Let's look at his highlights from 2 years ago because I hate doing that, but that's when he was better. Peter Woods 2024 highlights. Okay. Let's check it out together. Because that's apparently what all the hype's about. Because last year he was nothing to write home about, apparently. Okay. Just can you get him on the ground? Stop slipping off of him. You got to actually tackle guys in the pros. There you go. Okay. Watching. Coming off the end. Oh, missed him. Coming off the end again. Coming off the end again. Is he going to be their Ruben Bain replacement or slip down? Now he's inside. Kicked inside. You got the quarterback. Good job. Okay. This feels like more of a reach than Monster Delane, I'll be honest with you right now. I don't see he's not a needle mover for me in the first round at all. So maybe I'll be wrong. This is his better tape, apparently. Let's take a look. Maybe people are being too harsh on his 2025 tape because he's missing a lot of tackles here. This is 2024. Okay, didn't get there. I don't see all the pursuit and you don't get there. Let me see 2025 highlights. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this. Nope, I don't want that. That's not what I want. 3, 2, 1, off the screen. Okay. Now he's tackle. He's probably a little stronger this past year, too. He was a little younger 2 years ago. Definitely inside again. A lot of that 2024 tape, he was coming off the edge. I mean, tell me what's going to make him better than Derek Nottie as a rookie. What Derek Nottie was as a rookie. Seems like a similar player to me. I don't see the... Like I said, it's not a needle mover for me. This is a first-round draft pick. This goes to show you people have very different views of what players are, what they think they can be. Keep going. See some tape. I'm less than enthused because I'm not excited about this pick, but I wish him well. Hope he plays great for us. But at 29, I mean, he might have been there at 40, you know? Okay. I'm not just, there's nothing that's making me go, wow, we got to have that guy. And this is college tape. This isn't pro tape. Okay. And the handoffs, the gimmicky. Let's make him a fullback. Maybe he's going to play fullback for us. First round draft pick fullback. So if people ask me, would you rather have had Monster Delane or Ruben Bain? I'd rather have Delane. Would you rather have Ruben Bain or Peter Woods? I'd rather have Ruben Bain. So, yeah. I kind of see just a guy. I don't see, they like that fullback thing. I know that's a very Dontari Poe kind of thing. He's nowhere near as big as Dontari Poe was, but maybe he's more athletic. Let's check his combine stuff real quick. Let's look at the draft first. So I'm behind now. Okay, Omar Cooper Jr. to the Jets. Could you not just F with me so hard? Omar Cooper Jr. to the Jets. Okay, well, let's go look at that, what that would look like. Let's go punish ourselves. This is Omar Cooper Jr.'s tape. Let's watch that. He's the guy we could have had. And we didn't because he's a Jet now. Let's see here. This is one of the guys I wanted, either him or Denzel Boston. We did not get him. Okay, enough of that nonsense. Okay, right across the back of the end zone, no big whoop. Let's see. There's a lot of receivers in this draft. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's the end of the world, but I mean, player for player, value for value, I didn't see under 6'3", under 300 pounds for a D tackle. I don't know what we're trying to do with him, but if he's going to play fullback and a bit of end, maybe that's the plan. I don't know. Force core special teams. Okay, enough celebrating. Let's see some plays. A little hitch route. That's probably his worst catch on his reel. I always see, whenever I see this catch, I'm like, why do you even show that one? Yeah, show this stuff here, where he's like making guys go the wrong way and getting instant separation. That's just smart receiver play right there. Not a blazer, but gets open. I don't want to do this. This is making me sad. It's okay. Keldrick Falk to the Tennessee Titans. So we got a 20-year-old edge rusher with some juice. His tape's no heck either. He doesn't make a lot of plays for the guy that's his length and his speed. But he's 20, so there's that. Let's see here. Peter Woods. Combine. This is the thing. I mean, everything was based on what he did 2 years ago. And I don't 6'2.5", 298. That's about what he was on the screen. DJ projected him to the Ravens rather. They think this is the thing I saw. They think he's gonna be Christian Wilkins. If he does that, then okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't see that coming off of the tape in any way, shape, or form. Say he'll be eventually a plus starter. I've seen him say that before and be wrong. But let's see what they're saying about him back a ways here.
Wheeling let's just have a little fun at the end. Peter Woods is still out there, very talented D-tackle from Clemson. The Baltimore Ravens, I know they came out, there was a report that BK is going to be just fine. I would be a little cautious with that. I don't think you want to rely on that, so you get someone who can rush from the interior. You saw what happened when he was pulled out of that defense CD. They get Peter Woods, let him rock inside.
I'm with you. You can't count on Matt BK being 100% healthy, even though we certainly hope that he is. It's also a defensive interior front that needs an overhaul, needs extra people, because you just got Trey Hendrickson, who's now going to come off the edge for you. Rebuild that interior defensive front, give Hendrickson some more one-on-ones outside. Peter Woods gives them that opportunity.
And Ravens Seahawks projected trade. Are you guys living in the past? What are you guys talking about? He's already a Chief, so Seahawks pick is in. So Keldrick Falk went to them. If the Seahawks get Denzel Boston, then they replace Metcalf for the big body receiver. Different kind of receiver, but definitely big body. Let's watch a little Keldrick Falk tape here.
Disruptive upfield. When you watch this dude, these are some of the flashes that you do see. You want to see more of it off the edge of that hands. Yeah, that length, he's very long. Want to see him use that length a little more consistently. I thought it showed up a little bit better when he rushed inside with that length. But here he is again, wrapping around blocks and making plays. And the effort is always there. You see it with his ability to chase and make plays. Here he is against Mendoza, back in the old Cal days for Mendoza. He got hit a bunch in that ball game.
Mendoza didn't have Omar Cooper on the outside back in those days.
A little bit different back then.
First and 31st overall picks of the 2026 draft meeting in the pot.
Let's go look at our board here. And so we have Keldrick Falk we took Peter Woods. D-tackle. Where you at? Boom. We took Peter Woods. 49ers, did they draft or no? No, the Jets traded. Again. Jets and Titans. Man, the draft's all over the place here. Bills traded out of the first round. Wow. Okay. Seahawks pick in yet or no? They're still showing Keldrick Falk. Okay. So let's go here to see who was it? Gosh. Jets, right. Jets trade 49ers. I'm surprised they traded up for a wide receiver in the first round. Interesting, though. Okay, Jets traded up to 26, blah, 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 acquire 30th overall pick in exchange for the 33 and 179. Okay, so propose a trade. Jets are proposing. Next to the 49ers. Next. 33. No. Oh, yeah, 33. Was it 33 and 179? That's not too bad at all. Okay. 179 way down here to go up to the 30th spot. What's going on? No. Oh, they're saying it's not enough? Well, they took the trade, so I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. So this says no, then I'll go back and do it the other way. Okay, propose a trade. Get off. I don't know why this is working so slow. 49ers propose a trade then. To the Jets. The 49ers will offer the 30th for the 33rd and 179th. Propose it. Accepted. Everybody's happy. Except for me, because that means Omar Cooper is now a Jet, which sucks for him. All right. And the Bills traded out to the Titans. Wow. Let's see what the Seahawks took first. Still not showing. Here it is. Okay.
This is a wish come true for Dylan, and a chance to take part in one of the most exciting moments in our league. Dylan, when you're ready, stage is yours.
All right, kiddo, what you got?
What's going on?
Blowing the mic out.
I'm so excited to be here to represent the 12s. Oh, and the reigning Super Bowl champion, Seattle!
A little too close to the microphone.
And with that, with the 32nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jadarian Price, Notre Dame running back.
The fact it just fits, and Seattle didn't get out, right? Didn't move back in the draft.
Let's see if he replaces Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, the running back position fell off a cliff after this one. There's going to be a long wait before we see another one. Vision, balance. You saw the kickoff return value there for Notre Dame as well. And look, he had to play second fiddle with Jeremiah Love, but this is a real deal back. There's a reason why we all had him as a second running back in this class. How about the contact balance? Once he absorbs contact, he's able to get right through it.
I don't agree with the concept that the running back position falls off a cliff after this. I think that Jonah Coleman's got great contact balance, a la MJD back in the day, and I think that Mike Washington Jr. is a beast, and he's fast. He's running a 4.33 at almost 6'2", 235 pounds. That dude's a monster. That dude reminds me of Steven Jackson. So I think there's some good backs yet to be had in this draft. Yeah, Jadarian Price out of those three that I just mentioned was the least impressive to me as far as any kind of stylistic choices or movements or just a good running back. I didn't see anything special about him. I think he could be like a little faster Tyler Algiers. That's what Jadarian Price reminds me of. Anyway, the Bills traded. So let's go with that right now. See if I have the Bills on. No, I don't. Okay. Bills trade. This thing's taking so long to juice up here. Bills trade Titans. Bills trade out of the first round. Blockbuster trade. Let's see what the blockbuster trade is. Your idea of your bait and switch. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. Get off of there. Titans require the 31st pick as well as number 69 and 165. You have 35, 66, and 101. Okay. So the Bills go back once and move up twice. That's the kind of trades I like. So let's go ahead and have them propose it. Titans propose a trade. Next with the Bills. Next. 35, 66, and 101. Come on, 35, get in there. You're going to for 31, 69, and 125. 125 or 126? Oh, 101, 36, 69, and 165. Let's see here. What did I do wrong? Oh, because they traded something else earlier. And 165, which I don't have here. So, oh, they did a Giants trade somewhere. Hang on a second here. Trade back. Let's go with the Giants instead, because that's who they traded with earlier, I think, right? No. Shoot, who was it? Dang it. Cowboys? Was it the Cowboys? Was it early one? Confirm. No, I don't know who has 165. Anyway. Oh well, we'll fix it tomorrow. We'll pretend that the Bills are the Jets taking, or not the Jets. We'll pretend that the Bills are the Titans, and the Titans took all the way to the end, please. No. The Titans' last pick was Keldrick Falk, an engineering price. Okay. So, yeah. We don't need to show that there. Let's go back to the main screen. Keldrick Falk went to the Titans' engineering price, went to the Seattle Seahawks, who stayed at 32. And tomorrow's first round looks different than it was supposed to. The second round, rather. Tomorrow's second round is going to look different. They're going to finish up their draft coverage. We'll finish up ours. Love the first pick. Trades okay, not great. Second pick, not happy. But he could prove me wrong. Don't hate the player, but at 29, it just felt rich for that level of player at his position. Not sure they're planning on using him, though, because Andy's Andy. So now we got Justin Fields in the house. We got a D tackle that can play fullback and run the ball. We got some interesting stuff going on. So it's gonna be a curious preseason. But we'll see who we get tomorrow, and we'll go from there, because then we don't have another pick for 69 picks unless something changes tomorrow. So tomorrow we have pick number 40. That's it. And then we wait till pick 109. So 69 picks apart. We'll see how it goes. Do I think we trade back? Maybe. Depends on who's there. Depends on who we want. Maybe we trade back from 40 and pick up a few more picks. And tomorrow could be great. The middle part of this draft is really juicy. So there are some great players to be had. If we came out tomorrow and picked up, I don't know, like Zion Young and Mike Washington Jr. or Anthony Hill Jr., like we picked up a couple guys like that, I'd be pretty excited. But we'll see. Time will tell. This draft, round one, I give us I'm going to give us a B-, which could be better if Peter Woods turns out to be more like his 2 years ago than last year, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's still growing into being a man, so sometimes those guys get stronger the first couple of years, and it's like, oh, it's a different guy. Okay. In the meantime, it is what it is. We got 2 picks off the board. Monster Delane, cornerback out of LSU, and Peter Woods, defensive tackle / fullback out of Clemson, are now Kansas City Chiefs. And until tomorrow, as always, go Chiefs.
Pick in the draft.